game is just beginning, Batman. I've sent you an invite on the party, Chester, if you want to hop on that. Man, we've got a beef over fucking shit.
Hello!
There you are, my man, Chester. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I
One
was
moment.
thinking of a funny way to like say hello, and the first thing that came to my mind was Jeff Dunham's Spark of Insanity
Uh,
special.
oh,
Oh,
so
that's
good.
easy. They open up the case and they go, "Hello,
I
I'm
fucking
Lindsay Lohan."
Lindsay Lohan. Oh, I fucking love Jeff Dunham. I'm so jealous of my parents because when we were in LA, they went to Las Vegas because it was their wedding anniversary. So they said, okay, we're just gonna go up there, spend some time together, and they went to see the Cirque du Soleil Michael Jackson thing, and then they also saw um, Jeff Dunham. We all love Jeff Dunham in the house, and it's just I'm jealous of the fact that they fucking did that. And apparently he dropped Peanut, which I love because if you know what Peanut is, how Peanut is rather, it's just fucking wonderful to imagine what the hell, or some shit like that.
You know, that kind of reminds me of something. Up here, um, my grandmother and I usually travel to my hometown of Aberdeen, or I should say Burketown,
Yeah,
and her high school is having a reunion. And I got to go to the first part because it was basically at a diner and the place was fantastic. And I
nice.
got to socialize with some of my grandmother's older friends.
That's
And they were
nice.
very nice people.
That's good.
Well, hello there, number.
Number.
Every 5 seconds I've been getting a call from some random number. But
Is it like a scam number or like robot?
no, judging from the number, it is a number my dad used to call them.
Okay,
So, yeah,
that's
not
fun.
exactly somebody I want to talk to.
No,
I don't know how to break it to them to basically say,
stop
no,
calling
this
me.
is his son, and please don't call.
Yeah.
Like, even if he calls you, don't call back.
Like sometimes we get like calls over here similar to like just it's something like usually a robot would call in, but they get regular people to call in, so that way, hey, it's a human, not just some random person. But they always offer you basically the same shit that you don't need. Like we have something called
As soon as they ask for your credit card number, I'm like, no.
no, like not even that. Sometimes it's just not even just a scam. It's just something I don't need, like or something. We have something called PPI over here. I don't fucking know. It's about something to save you money or some shit that everybody kind of has, but everyone's saying, "Oh, are you sure?" and like doing that. And sometimes it is a load of shit, but the way we what my brother once said because he wasn't living here at the time. He was living in his own place, but he was house sitting because my parents were on holiday. And so they called up, and my brother answered the phone and said, "Nah, sorry, they're away for a month," even though they were away for a week. So that way they wouldn't call back for a month. That was a good one. But I think my favorite one was when, like, they called up and then my brother just went, "Nah, fuck off," and just put the phone down. Just a simple "fuck off" is perfect.
No sort of emotion, no sort of fuck you. Just a simple fuck off.
No, I love the fucking. I don't know if you've seen it. It's Bill. Billy Connolly. Like he's the Scottish comedian. He's fucking brilliant. But there was a little segment on something where he said, it's Billy Connolly on the word fuck, and it's like, fuck is such an amazing piece of pair of words, or fuck off is such an amazing pair of words. Like it doesn't matter where you are. If some guy in Tibet is filling with your fucking luggage on the carry around, and you say, "Oi, fuck off he will fuck." He might not speak the language, but he knows. Fuck off. I love but the way he phrases it is perfect.
Scottish, a bit with an accent.
Scottish.
Oi, fuck off.
Kind of, yeah. Well, just do a Shrek accent. Donkey! There you go, that's Scottish.
Oh no, I'm not here by myself. Donkey!
More or less, that's probably the best way to go about it. I'm just sharing the stream about, and then we'll be getting started.
Oh, shit.
What's that?
God. I have got to do that too.
Oh, okay, right. Also, I have to admit something. When you messaged me saying, I'm ready whenever, I'm assuming you meant for the stream, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have to admit something. I completely forgot that I was meant to do a stream. I was too engulfed in God of War. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, I have a stream to do. So now I've got to play this, and yeah. Not that it's a bad thing, I love 15, but God of War, holy shit.
So far, I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, have you beat it yet, or no?
No, I won't say exactly where I am, because it will be spoilers.
Yeah.
But, let's just say this, I'm in hell. Again.
No, Helheim. I know Helheim is a thing, but that's about it. Because it's one of the realms, so... okay. This is where I'm at the moment. You might actually be able to help me. I've just killed the electric dragon, and which was awesome, by the way. And we've got the shock arrows, and we've got to this thing. You know, there's this sequence where like you're using some of the puzzles, like using the shock arrows to use that like red shit to go away.
Yeah.
Well, there is a sequence where like you come up to this. It's these blue dudes. There's 3 blue dudes, 2 regular ones, and one that's a bit stronger than the ones you've seen before. And then there's this one of the chests where you had to break the 3 runes. But there is a bridge, and there's only 2 levels where the bridge can go, like lower level or upper level, and one of them is up the other level, and one of them's across the side of the bridge. But there is also a chest, and a blue guy pops out of it and attacks you. Do you know where I am?
I think, if I remember correctly, you are still in the caves trying to make your way
Up the mountains.
Or, yeah.
We're in the mountain. Okay, so those runes, did you get them all? If so, where are they? Because I've got 2 of them. One of them's across the way, one of them's on the upper level, third one, no idea.
I'm trying to remember the exact point. Wait, do you first come across the bridge and you have to explode a little piece to get it down?
Yes, and then you have to do it to the upper level as well, because it gets blocked again.
I don't recall if I've gotten all 3 yet.
Okay, all right. I was just hoping that you did.
Though it's been a while since it's been a couple of days, because I've been trying to give my PlayStation 3 a breather.
PS4.
PS3. Why did I say PS3?
Maybe it's on the mind.
I'm still mourning. I'm still mourning over the death of it.
Did your PS3 die then?
No, it's still alive. It's just every time I turn it on, it shuts off. Essentially, I think it might be a failsafe in the system, because the fan might be fucked to the point where, since it can't move, it's like, nope. We want to make sure we keep the system alive, so die. Die,
Yeah.
we're gonna put some chloroform on you.
Yeah, just it's like trying to wake someone up from a coma when they haven't healed yet or some shit like that.
I never finished the thing about my grandmother's high school reunion.
No, we
The
didn't.
second portion, the second portion of it, she had to take my grandfather along with her because it was at a casino, and I was too young to go into the casino.
Yeah.
Which, thankfully, when I turned 21, doesn't matter. I can just walk in and be like, "Bitch, you see this beard? I'm old enough."
Yeah.
But shit, you not. Bill Engvall was actually performing at the same said casino.
Nice.
I really wanted to see that, but I could not.
Oh, that sucks. I'm just sharing a few things here and there still. And then we're going to get started proper. Because we've got a lot this stream, even though I've completely forgot that we were meant to do it. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry. We have a plan.
Yes, completely, utterly, uninterrupted. And I'll be honest, I kind of stayed up all night and my left eye is twitching because I did get some sleep, but my left eye is twitching from lack of it because I was playing God of War so much.
Yeah.
Which might not be healthy, but I also did a three hour pre-3 discussion, so woohoo, more to edit, and that's going to go up quite soon actually.
Pre-3.
Where
a discussion about you're
E3,
debating on what's going to come out.
What's going to come, our predictions and stuff. As we can't actually, as we couldn't do it with you because you didn't have like a Skype or a laptop or anything or to record Audacity with. We actually had another guest, our friend Rob, who was in last last week's Fun Fantasy 15 stream. He's awesome, so expect to see him and hear him, obviously. But
All right.
as you weren't there, do you want to give some of your predictions then? Now?
I hate to say it. Pretty much the only E3 presentation I mainly focused to, obviously, because it's the only one of the consoles that I generally own at the time is just PlayStation 4, and
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what they're going to do with Spider-Man, Last of Us, Last of Us,
Is Last of
Days
Us 2.
Gone, and
Yeah.
Spider-Man,
Something
Last of
else.
Us Part 2, Days Gone, Ghost of Tsushima. I am really interested to see what Sucker Punch has done with that, because it makes me so sad that they're going to leave Infamous behind. Because logically, Second Son is really the final node, because First Light is basically just like the prequel to Second Son. But...
Yeah. I do actually have my Sony, like, I got my notes up on my phone here. Obviously, you're going to talk about Last of Us Part 2. And the Death Stranding, Kojima, come on, hurry up, tell us more about that. What I'm expecting and what I hope is some gameplay and then a release date. It's been too long at this point. Then
for Death Stranding?
Yeah, and then obviously they're going to talk about the new Spyro remake.
The difference between here and now, it looks prettier. What else is the difference? Spyro is thick now.
Thick. Yeah. All right.
Well, at least that will cause a new trend amongst the bizarre artists I follow. I say bizarre, but hey, I like weird stuff.
Hey, it's fine to be weird, my friend. Okie doke. I've shared it a bunch. Did you share it?
Yes, I have shared it via my Twitter.
Twitter! Cool. So now that that's done, you've done that. I've shared it a bunch. Hopefully that starts going through soon. We are going to get started because I'm late enough as it is. Okie doke. So, first thing on the agenda. At the end of last stream, we ended up seeing, like, our goal... yeah, okay, thanks, radio. No, like, you're doing the exact same thing, and you're the exact same model, except one of you's got a beard. Come on. No, anyway. I keep going off a train of my thought. But we saw someone at the end of the pier. I think we might be able to see him now, but we're not going to approach him because that kicks off a big story section. Okay, yeah. You could see him over there. Hold on, I think I have a... yeah, I do. Okay, so let's just zoom in. Yeah, see that motherfucker right there who's looking through down at the disc? Like, yeah, alright. So we've been having visions as well, so that's totally not got anything to do with it. Hold on. Yeah, so, but he's gonna be a thing. Oh, item. I got an old book. Nice. Okie doke. So, first things first. We have a lot of hunting to do, my friends. So, let's get started and hunt some Saberclaw.
We've got some hunting to do. Not that kind of hunting.
Nope. Everything
You know,
is in
I
order.
just thought of something.
What's that?
So, I'm not sure if it was either Naughty Dog officially saying more info about The Last of Us Part 2, but they said something along the lines of
We'll see
that.
there.
Yeah, we will see more of it at E3.
Yeah,
But
I'm expecting
it was something related
more.
to.
Like, apparently there was another trailer that I had no idea, like, went completely under my fucking radar.
The first trailer, I think, really was a good way to reveal it. Second trailer,
I had no idea about
something
it.
about it just wasn't as good.
All I know is from what Tom said last night on our pre-3 was, apparently it's brand new characters, but they're going to be very integral to the story, and it's going to be, it was brutal in it, like someone's arms are being broken or some shit.
Somebody is hanged.
That's pretty nasty too. So, it's obviously going to based around the fact that the game's based around revenge.
It amazes me that back in 2001, Sony had to censor Twist Metal Black and a lot of its story, you know, because some of the stories involve children, like darker sense, like in the forms of abusive childhoods and along those lines. And it is weird that now they just have no fucking qualms about making some very dark stories.
Yeah.
I'll get into that maybe a little later into this stream, but as for something I thought of, I think it was something about that a majority of the story will take place in Seattle, which I find it interesting because it seems like Sony and a lot of the companies are just fucking obsessed with Washington and its largest city.
Yeah.
Which is confusing.
It is an interesting thing.
But the thing that made me wonder, is like Naughty Dog doing a replica of doing their own form of a replica of Seattle, or are they basically would they be taking Sucker Punch's attempt at Seattle? Which I don't know how accurate it is.
Yeah, unfortunately it's one of those cases of we have to wait and see. Because like with a lot of things like Nintendo, like last year with Nintendo we got a bunch of like teases like Metroid Prime 4, it's happening, but we're not going to show you anything to do with it, only that it's happening. Same with Bayonetta 3. But to be fair though, they've done it very cleverly, so now they can show more off this E3. So, but the thing is, all it is we know it's happening, we just have to wait and see, you know?
We know it's happening. We know it's most likely going to be awesome. But the thing is, we have to wait. And waiting is the ultimate pain in the ass.
Yeah, I know about waiting and the fucking magic of Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's never gonna happen.
Oh, it will. You just have to wait a long ass time.
I don't want to wait.
Well, too bad. I've been waiting 12 years for a sequel to Bully 2.
12
God
years,
damn it! If Rockstar doesn't announce it, for fuck's sake, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah.
Though I mentioned that, but last year, concept art of Bully 2 got leaked onto the GTA forums.
Yeah.
And it's weird to say this, it gives me a 80s summer camp vibe. Which is something I'd be totally down for.
That is interesting. Okie doke, I have more hunting to do, because I'm currently doing multiple hunts at once.
Everything in order? Yep. All right.
Like, all I got to do is just get the fuck out because it's in the exact same location. What the fuck? I didn't even need to get into the car.
So, any sort of concerns about Spider-Man?
Why is the cover of the game so fucking bland?
Yeah, that's like the only concern, but
Yeah.
for the most
no,
part,
I'm hyped.
I think it's in good hands.
Oh, definitely. Like, we've seen the web swinging and how badass it is, and how it plays like an Arkham game, which is a fucking good thing. I am so looking forward to it.
You know what? I won't lie. The only game that had the Arkham combat that I actually managed to kind of perfect and be able to do counteracts relatively good with is Sleeping Dogs.
Huh. That's
Like,
pretty
for
cool.
some reason, Batman can't do it because it's hard to see it. Other games can't do it because the prompt's hard to see. Sleeping Dogs, no, the enemies glow a very obvious shade of red, which is very easy to see.
Yeah.
This one's no joke.
The hell?
What?
Suppose we take them out.
What?
It just looked like Prompto. Whatever the hell Prompto just did.
Oh, he was basically saying, "Hey, I've got a plan. Don't."
I've got a plan. You. Here's a wrench. Go upside its kneecaps.
Yeah. Smack it upside the head. Anyway, I want to talk a bit more about God of War. I'm loving it, without a doubt. It's it's probably my game of the year. Already.
Wait. Just wait. If you try other things, because potentially there's also Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, at the
for
moment,
me-
at the moment it's game of the year. But we're yet to see I'm yet to see other games, and I haven't beat the God of War yet or experienced everything. By the way, I have to say the fucking what's his name? Cernis, or the dwarf that isn't blue, the one that's not Brock.
Tindri.
Okay. Yeah, Tindri. I love him. I love him so much. I want him to be my friend.
Yes.
Well, to be fair, there's part of me that likes Brock as well, but he's more of a cynical bastard and asshole. That I
Brock's
just
more
can't-
of a gruff asshole.
yeah, and he
But
says
one that essentially is not that. He'd be rough around the edges, but get to know him, he wouldn't be as much of a prickly dick.
yeah, and I'm curious to see what the hell exactly went on with him and his brother for them to just not get on.
I'm assuming because Sindri's much, like, he shows signs of being very cleanly, not wanting germs at all. I am assuming it's probably because Brock was kind of unsanitary.
Maybe because he said the only reason he's blue is because he always handled the blades with his hands, which turns you blue.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, also last
So-
stream we got enough of the royal arms to unlock a special ability that Noctis is capable of. Because like when you get enough royal arms and you attack enough, you can do something called an armiger, which basically means you do a super attack with both a super attack and wail on with all the weapons from the royal arms that you've got so far. So the more weapons you get, the more damaging everything will be. So let's just show off what we can do now. And we get a trophy called the Power of Kings.
The power of King!
Yeah. Right now we can't
why I
do
had to sing
the
that.
Right now we can't do the super ultra like attack with it. All we can do is wail on whatever's
The Ultima Nuke.
more or less.
As King, you have the full ability to be dropping bombs. Great!
Great.
I'll grab my stuff. I unintentionally went for that reference.
Yeah, you can't help it. When you have something that's basically that, you can't help but follow it along.
So, I hate to bring this up because it might be spoilers. Out of curiosity, did you figure out who I meant by "you will see some old friends"?
Not yet.
I'll just say this. You know what? I can't.
Yeah,
But
if you can,
think about the plot of Think about the plot of God of War 3,
Zeus
and
being
then
Zeus.
Zeus being Zeus. Kratos, I'm terrified. Yeah, fuck you. Down to the underworld you go.
Well, it's weird, like, no, because we all initially thought that. Yeah, we all initially thought that this new God of War was going to be a reboot, but no. Then we see things like in the trailers, like we see Kratos as he was with the Blades of Chaos around his wrists on a vase in the trailer. Like, wait a minute, that's Kratos, the one we all know. And then we also see the scar on his chest or his belly of where the Blade of Olympus went in, and then we
plus the bandages,
and then we obviously see the bandages. So this is Kratos, as we've always known him, but kind of like Logan. He's old man Logan, but old man Kratos. But it's really interesting because we all at this very moment, Atreus for me doesn't know a damn thing. He's been like, "Wow, you're strong. That's not normal," and stuff like that. So, and I'm guessing all this stuff with the sickness and the things he can hear. That's because he's the son of a god.
Oh, just wait. It gets better.
I know it does, and I'm so excited for it. But
what was
like,
the exact last point?
For me, like, well, I was in the middle of playing God of War when I realized, oh shit, I need to stream. So, yeah, then it got to the point of, I was just trying to figure out a rune puzzle. So, like, that was my last point. We're still trying. Hold on.
Still trying to get the
Iggy.
What was it? The pick?
Iggy, how are you doing that? Iggy, Iggy.
Iggy, what are you doing? I'm trying to mimic the cover art to Sonic Adventure.
Yes, he is. Anyway,
Speaking of hedgehogs, I've come up with a new recipe. Don't you dare touch them.
If no, cook me some hedgehog. Oh,
no.
I can't see. There we go. Okay.
That's mean.
Well, so Sonic's a douchebag. He's a bit of an ass. Let's be honest.
How far of an ass are we talking?
He's just kind of a dick, not really like caring of his friends at the right time, and then until it's too late.
Yeah.
And he's too cocky to the point where his friends get in danger.
You know what's odd though? I say eating hedgehogs, but in Metal Gear Survive, one of the tiny animals you can pick up are hedgehogs, and
Really?
they feel bad every time. Yep.
Fair enough.
Well, because you could pick them up in the original Metal Gear 5.
Yeah, I do forget, like, you can get animals and stuff, but I stopped caring about killing animals and when it stopped being a thing in 3. I always loved the fact that, more or less, your rations were all the animals you killed. I know it didn't heal your health, but it helps heal your health if your hunger and stamina isn't at full.
You know what? Out of curiosity, what was the name of the special snake that...
Oh,
Snake,
I know the one. It's really a confusing name.
Tsuchinoko? I
Yeah,
believe it
something
was
like
Tsuchinoko.
Tsuchinoko.
And I think, if I remember correctly, by keeping it throughout the entirety of the game, you get the infinity face paint.
Yeah, you do.
Which,
but like, it's
the
really
odd
difficult
thing
to
is-
get.
Actually, it's not that difficult. Just look up
tried-
guides online.
I tried to do the methods, but they all lied to me because they stopped working. But that's
I
about...
think it's around the point where you find the electric fences. There's a point where there's a gap in between two fences,
Yeah.
and you're supposed to lay a trap around one of the trees. Go away after a little bit, come back. Most likely you'll find the Tsuchinoko. However, something I never did, I never broke the promise to keep it and bring it back. I've always wanted to at least try it and see what Snake's response to eating a Tsuchinoko was.
I think he says it's disgusting.
Ah,
I haven't...
wait,
it's
you've
been-
actually tried?
No, I think from videos I've seen, he thinks that the Tsuchinoko is disgusting.
Well, great, Snake. Now we'll never know the mystery.
But we'll have to find out, won't we? Loading screen. There we go.
It's a loading screen,
It's
and that looks like a
load-
lovely grave.
It's a loading screen.
It's a loading, it's a loading. It's a loading, it's a loading. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh, it's loading.
Yeah. But like I said, we are just doing a shitload of hunting and then reporting back to tipsters, and then when we can, we'll be going back to tipsters again and opening up those. But like, that's... We're not going to completely, you know, we're not going to completely do every single one. Because that'll just kill any progress we get and bore you guys. Which I don't really want to do. But yeah. And die. You suck.
What the hell were we quoting?
I was quoting Mortal Kombat.
You know what? I always forget that that's actually something Shao Kahn could say. Which reminds me, there's actually a hidden Easter egg. I think it was either Deadly Alliance or Deception, where essentially there was something along the lines of if you miss enough times as Scorpion, when he eventually gets his opponent, he will yell, "Get the fuck over here!"
No, he says, "Get over here, bitch."
That is weird. I
Yeah.
had no idea that existed.
It is very strange. For me, I've always enjoyed the toasty. When we first,
Toasty!
yeah, when me and my brother first got Mortal Kombat 9, like it was when we were doing the story mode where you end up fighting Sonya Blade on the bridge, or the pit level, I should say, and we did an uppercut, and we got a toasty, and I've never got one since.
That's all. Also, I think if I remember correctly, there was an Easter egg to Shaolin Monks, which, you know, for their third attempt at making a story game, it was very damn good.
Yeah.
But one thing that was kind of cool was there was a little secret. Every time you got a 10-hit combo, or every now and again when you got a 10-hit combo, if you press start at that exact point in time, you get a bonus amount of experience points.
That's interesting. And very strange. Maybe it's either a glitch or a technique, I don't know. Sounds like a glitch to me.
It's more of an Easter egg. Or
To
maybe
what?
it's a leftover from developers.
Yeah. I hit him and then I just get flung back again.
Speaking of exploits, that's something I wanted to ask you about. One thing I love is when you can find something in a video game to exploit, like, yes, like the Wentos trick, which I never really did because I didn't get far in Unleashed on the 360. Though I did beat it multiple times on the PS2, which I had too many fond memories of that game.
Yeah.
But let's see, what else? A big example was Fable: The Lost Chapters. Go over, buy yourself a shit ton of perfume gifts, then sell it back.
Yeah. Don't you, like, profit?
Yeah, most recently it was Bully, because I found out how to get to the final section of the town. And so I can easily get tattoos, late game clothing, and even the go-kart early on.
That's nuts. Like, one exploit I always love is, I can't remember how exactly we do it, but it's when it was me and Dan, we figured out how you can utterly break Dark Cloud. Essentially, I think it's a dagger, and you have to select a few things at the same time, and then you get an invisible item, and if you pair it with, or like, you join it with another item like you can regularly, but do it with this clone item thing that you made. If you do it with certain items and certain stuff, you can up your stats to go beyond the bar, like the threshold. So like you see how I have a health bar. Imagine that's my stat for like attack in lightning or something. So imagine that, but it's going past the threshold. That's more or less the exploit, and you can destroy anything that you need to just from that. It's hilarious.
You become Thanos with a simple snap of your finger.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, little one!
Yeah.
I have to stop making that joke.
No. 5 guys, 2.5 men.
2.5 men. Don't you mean 3 men? Because essentially by the end, that kid was a man.
Yeah, but I was more making the joke of, hey, everyone loves that restaurant Five Guys. Thanos looks at it angrily. Then it's the cover of 2.5 Men, and he's smiling. Get it?
Wipe out half the population. 5 becomes 2.5.
Somehow.
Well, 2.5 and 2.5. 224.5.5. That's 1.
Stop hitting me.
Math!
We have to do math.
Oh no!
Yeah.
The way you said that reminded me of the first Beavis and Butthead episode, No Laughing.
Yeah.
So, Beavis and Butthead, Mr. McVicker told me that you are not supposed to laugh, and if they do, they'll be kicked out of high school. Well, they'll have to go to Hope Island, where they'll get their asses kicked on a regular basis by all the other delinquents. And that amuses me, because today is Sex Education Week. That's right, sex ed. We're gonna be talking about the penis. We're gonna be talking about the vagina. Do you find that amusing, Butthead? Do you find it amusing that we'll also be talking about the testicles, sexual intercourse, and we'll definitely be spending a lot of time talking about masturbation? Why did I go on that very long
I don't
spiel?
know. I just let you go right ahead and do what you need to.
I don't know, maybe it's just because it just sticks with me because...
Sticks, you.
What?
Nothing, I was just being gross. Ignore me. But yeah, if you can't tell, I'm kind of a little bit exhausted because I've been playing God of War non-stop and I should probably take a break. But it's just so fun. But one thing I do want to mention at this point, I'm going to bring it up as well later. But next week, there will be no Final Fantasy 15 stream. The reason, and I believe, no Final Fantasy 15 stream. The reason why is because I'm going to be at Comic-Con, London MCM. I'm going to be there. I don't think there's going to be a few streams because I'm going to be going to Comic-Con for the whole weekend. So, oh, hold on a minute. I need to send something. Tom, message me on the just on Messenger. Just do that right now, because I know you're watching. Just message me on Messenger right now. But yeah, to continue on, I'm not going to be streaming Final Fantasy 15 because I'm going to be away in London. And as for Doom, I'm probably not going to stream that either because, like, more or less right after I finish with Comic-Con, I'm coming back home for a little bit, and then I'm going to London again to see PlayStation Music live in concert at the Royal Albert Hall. So I'm not going to be available for that. So I'm hyped because we're going to hear some God of War music. I'm going to hear some fucking Shadow of the Colossus. Hell yeah. I'm going to hear Crash Bandicoot music, Eco, all kinds of stuff. I'm excited, and I'll be disappointed if I don't hear One Winged Angel.
Well, it's more of a Square thing, but...
Yeah, it's PlayStation.
True.
But I'm excited, at the very least. So,
if
there's no streams, there you go.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Go on.
Apologies for interrupting.
That's fine.
Because you mentioned that you will be gone for a majority of next week, so most likely no Doom or Final Fantasy 15 stream. I'll have to explain something to the lovely people of why I wasn't there along with you for Resident Evil 4's second session. I had quite a big day. I essentially had to take an English test, and I also had to go to the doctor's. The good news is that I passed the test, which is a fuck yeah moment. And I went to the doctor's, and things are looking so far on the up and up. I have gotten my A1C down, so I'm, getting closer and closer to hopefully, getting control of my diabetes. But so far, there is one slight downside, and that is something going on with my liver, which tomorrow I am going to have to contact people and have an ultrasound done to figure out what's going on with my liver.
Yeah, it's probably for the safest thing.
And
Tom,
no, I
can you send me a messenger? Send me a message on Messenger because I'm streaming from a different account. So if you stream me on Messenger, I'll send you a request there. So, my name's Streams McGee, but fuck it. Let me just look you up now. I'm sending out an SOS. Love that song. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's about right. Tom, what's your PSN? Just send it to me on Messenger. Oh, okay. I've already sent you a request. Brilliant. Never mind. There you are. Let me just add you to the party. And make sure your audio is going to be shared. For the love of God.
We don't want to be talking to an invisible man.
Yeah.
Or an invisible tall.
I think it might have different rules because hell yeah, I'm selling that much. One moment. I've just been selling a few things to get some items.
Money!
You are welcome, shopkeep. That guy was scratching his ass.
What?
Don't worry. It doesn't concern you.
Just saw that.
Ignis, we're going.
Is that an item? Yes, it is. Cool.
That's quite a lovely way to greet royalty. Hello, Your Royal Highness.
And look at my royal hiney.
Obvious pun, but goddamn.
It was obvious, but it's still funny.
Ha! You see, it's called Heineken. Get it? Highness.
Speaking of highness, there was
Speaking
a
of
wedding.
highness, I smoked quite a bowl today.
Oh,
No, I don't do it. There was just... You said highness, so I associate it with weed.
oh, okay. Oh, right, highness. Okay, I get you. I was going with royalty.
Oh yeah, the royal wedding thing.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
care.
be honest. Agreed. As an American, I just don't see the fascination of it. It's like when celebrities have kids. It's like,
Who cares?
cool, they're humans.
And also, like, the fact of, I think the only reason, like, well, Americans kind
Hello
of...
there.
Hello! Okay, 1 second.
Hello.
Tom, speak for a good while about random shit.
Okay, no, I heard my audio appear on the stream, so yeah, I think it's all working.
I'm listening. Yeah, there you are. You are there. Okay,
I'm
cool.
there.
Alright,
Okay,
how you doing, Tom?
I'm good. How are you, dude?
I'm exhausted. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. One, I'm
What you been up
exhausted.
to today?
Playing God of War non-stop.
Fair
Because,
enough.
like, I'm not gonna lie. After we finished the pre-3 discussion, I may have continued playing God of War for a little while.
Christ, we stopped
Um,
at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah, around there, but I also may have continued until, you know, the sun rose.
Wow, that's I mean, fair enough. You didn't have to work, so why the hell not?
Yeah, how was work, by the way, my friend?
Yeah, it was all right. It was busier than I thought it'd be for Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday's
wanna-
crap.
Yeah, I just want to tell people it's like, why are you here? Go home, enjoy your Sunday.
Yeah, so I can go home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it wasn't
No,
too bad.
I didn't
It
wanna do
was,
that. Fuck, I went to a fucking completely other battle, which cancelled me out of the hunt. No, you stupid idiot.
Oh no!
No, anyway, so, let's focus
Isn't
on...
that kind of redundant?
Yeah, I know.
Hi
but-
again, hi Chester. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I
I don't know where
came
the
into-
accent came from. Sorry.
Sorry. I came into the chat as soon as you were talking about you passed your exam, so well done there. I know exams can suck, and I heard you about you had a doctor's appointment or something.
Yeah. Something
gonna
related
die.
to mostly things are going right, but I have to have an ultrasound for my liver because something's going on and we can't figure it out. So
That sounds
hopefully
pleasant.
we can figure that out.
Yeah, as long as you don't
But hopefully
die,
it's all
I'm
a-okay.
Yeah, as long as you live,
'Cause-
I'm happy with that.
Because Chester, you're funnier than me, so we kind of need you.
We need you. Well, actually, I wouldn't define myself as that funny. The best thing I can do is just voices.
You and me both.
You're twins.
So, how's the weather?
It's
You
okay.
know what? So many people go ho, but you know what? I don't have that many holes.
Nice. Nice, Mickey.
In fact, have you read the book The Loneliest Hoe in the World?
Oh, dear.
No joke. There is a fucking Christmas book called Santa Meets the Loneliest Hoe in the World.
Well, then. Oh, hi, Rob. He's worrying about your ultrasound thing.
I'm pretty sure stuff will be alright. Then I come out.
It's a boy.
Yeah, I'm dying slowly. I've got 2 days to live.
No, it's a boy.
Christ. Yeah, it's a boy. I'm pregnant.
Too many people have made the pregnancy joke because of my weight.
I was more going for
that's
just
alright.
the fact that it's an ultrasound.
Yeah.
That'd be some shit that you go in, you're like, oh, I've come in to find this. Turns out, I'm
There's a
pregnant.
human inside me.
Turns out I've had Oh, you know what? What's really fucking weird? There has been cases of twins, and during somehow the embryo, one twin's like, "Fuck you, nom."
Oh, yeah.
And he eats one of them.
That would be disturbing as hell.
Yeah.
Like, I think one of them like you can. I think someone once a twin in the womb killed another twin, something like that.
Right.
I can't remember the
Well, that's
exact
disturbing.
thing with that though.
Twin. Jesus.
Yeah.
So
we-
yeah, Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, we did a shitload of hunts. We've done all the hunts like that were on our list. So
You're back in
let's-
Spagonia.
yeah, so we're gonna probably level up here at this point, because
Final
well,
Fantasy 15, aka Boy Band Simulator.
yeah, K-pop.
K-pop.
Yeah.
You know what? I have a friend that's really trying to get me into BTS, and I gotta give him a chance because, you know what? I have the philosophy that you should at least try all music,
Yeah,
except for, of course, if it's American pop music, because most of the time it's shit.
it's the same damn thing over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
either
I
in the
agree.
club, you're doing ooh girl, or ooh girl, why the fuck did you leave?
Yeah,
You
So
didn't pay this
just
month's
mostly-
rent.
Just mostly Kanye and everything.
we leveled up as a hunter. We are now a ranger. We are Android 17.
You know what? Some of his music touched upon interesting concepts. I won't lie, I don't entirely hate him, but per now, yeah, there's a reason why I muted him on Twitter.
Wait, who?
Mr. Kanye, please, shut
Oh.
the fuck up.
Like him in general, his music isn't that great. I'm gonna say, and he's not all that
He's a
he.
moody fucker.
And he doesn't. He's not all he builds himself up to be. He's not that great.
No, he just how he thinks he's just so. He's like the greatest at what he does.
well,
you know?
he said that he was the greatest rock star there is. Then he forgot the words. He did. Well, he doesn't know the words to a Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. How can you call yourself a fucking rock star without knowing any of
Not know
the
Bohemian
fucking
Rhapsody.
that?
And he clearly doesn't know the word modesty.
He's not even that good. He's just trying.
Yeah.
He's a tryhard. That's all he is.
Because he's married to Kim Kardashian, so he thinks, yeah, I'm the best.
Yeah, I am the best.
No,
haha. She's not
no,
even
you
that
ain't,
great.
Kanye. Just because your wife has a big ass does not necessarily mean that bigness compensates for her brain cells.
Although the thing is, one of the funniest things, like at the Glastonbury Festival, where he didn't know any of the words to Bohemian Rhapsody, he actually, someone went with those big flag sign things where it's two people holding it, poles at either side, and then you see a picture. Someone printed out a screenshot of the sex tape with her in it.
Wow.
I thought that was hilarious.
Jesus.
Well, damn.
Like, take that, Kanye. But yeah, Tom, I should probably tell you this. I almost completely forgot that I was meant to stream.
What, today?
Yeah, I completely forgot.
I mean, I did notice when 7 came around and you hadn't sent me a messenger. I thought, I thought you might have been just starting later, but
No, I completely forgot because I've been too enticed in God of War. Yeah.
When can my payday come any quicker?
Thing is, I was gonna buy it after the convention, but Meg just said, "Hey, surprise!" And like, wait, what? No, don't. Why? No, I'm still shook by it.
Oh man.
But hold on a minute. We are going to take a look at these hunts, see how far away they are, and then we'll decide from there.
It's so far away.
Okay, we're going to do some more hunts. We're going to do one more little quest for Taka, because I think we have we've leveled up enough so we can do the hunt quest that he wanted. And then we are going to go with some story. Also, Rob, how are you doing?
This fucker is Taka.
Wait, what's that?
Well, first you, Tom.
Well, just saying story in a Final Fantasy? Nah, no, never.
Well, everything's story.
Never. I said Taka. This fucker is Taka.
The fuck?
Tataka Iizuka.
Not that.
Takashi. The fuck?
That's Takashi Iizuka, not Taka.
Takashi Iizuka.
No.
Why does that name sound familiar, and why do I feel like an idiot for not immediately recognizing it?
Sega.
Sega.
Sega! You know what? I fucking love the new end commercial bumper that's been used for the for every Yakuza game that's kind of been coming out, and they've shown advertisements around it. What is Sega's bumper? It's just somebody seeing the word Sega reflecting in their eye. It's just so cool.
I do
Yeah.
really like that as well.
I love
think
that.
I prefer. I think I prefer it more than the one before it, where you just see these like a bunch of these lights, and then just you hear some kind of Sega. You know?
Yeah, it's.
I mean, it was cool, but I much prefer this one.
It's definitely more
Yeah.
immersive and very PlayStation.
Yeah.
Which also, Sony is to be thanked for basically bringing back Yakuza.
Yeah.
It's like, no. Sega was like, fuck it, there's no point in it. And Sony is like, hold on, there's a market for this. You just had to wait.
And that's what they did.
And then you
also,
get Yakuza costumes in Sonic Forces.
Tom, I've had an idea.
Actually, no. To
Oh.
my knowledge, I don't think that is available.
Not Yakuza, not Yakuza. I'm thinking of Persona. That's the one. Fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
Persona's.
Why do I get those two mixed up?
They're both
They're
Japanese.
They're not even the same genre of games.
They're not in. I thought you were going to say they're not in the same genre of Japanese.
The same genre of Japanese.
Well, to be fair,
Well,
you.
there is alternate
thi-
regions and accents.
Well, to be fair, this is also coming from you, Tom, who said something about China is in Asia.
Shut up.
Yeah, never forget.
Never. We will never forget.
Never forgetty. Rest in spaghetti.
Or
Never spaghetti, rest in spaghetti. Spaghetti? Did someone say spaghetti? God damn it! An attempt at a Skeletor voice to mimic fucking Papyrus. And it fucking slipped.
I ain't got a bone to pick with you.
Shut up, you little boob!
I'm just saying, I'm not really a He-Man guy, but I love the money supermarket advert with him and Skeletor.
Chester, I don't know if you've seen that, but if you haven't, look up
It'll
on
be
YouTube.
online.
Look up on YouTube right now. Money Supermarket. Look up that, and then look up He-Man and Skeletor adverts or advertisements. Just look those up, and you will love it. It's so funny.
You know, as we were speaking about Persona, I do really need to play Persona 5.
Yeah, you do. I need
So
to
do
buy
I
it.
as well, though I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I've said this before, actually, to the localizers of Yakuza, who I believe also worked on Persona 5, that essentially I'm scared because I'm not sure if I'll like it or not. Which is...
I mean, I've never played another Persona game. Like, I didn't even really know that the series was a thing until, obviously, the costumes and Sonic Forces, but I'm always open to trying out new franchises, you know.
It's a very difficult RPG, like especially with if you find one, that's a toughie. 2, you can fight Hitler, and 3 is okay. And,
Wait, it's not
Isn't that just
Hitler, it's the
Wolfenstein?
Fuhrer.
no, it's Hitler.
All they've
Yeah, I
done
thought
is
that was-
just
I thought-
essentially give him a pair of shades. But regardless,
I mean,
you get to deck Hitler. So that's
I mean,
It's like like it's really funny because it reminds me of in Dragon Ball Z. There's a sequence where Kid Trunks and Goten are fighting the Germans and Hitler. It's so funny. Yep, it's a thing. Look it up.
I mean, whenever I sort of think about, like, Hitler being portrayed in video games, I just think of Wolfenstein.
Yeah, but that's like the most
or
realistic.
Bionic Commando.
Oh
Was it
yeah,
Bionic Commando?
No.
That essentially, over in Japan, this is flat out Hitler. It's like, over in the West, no.
no. Unfortunately,
You're a flat-out Hitler.
Yeah, that would be bad.
You're a Hitler.
That's pretty bad.
Why, for some reason, my mind is going to the song that goes, birds do it, bees do it, even icky colored things do it.
Oh,
Let's
no.
do it. Let's fall in love. But instead, I'll just leave the joke at that.
All right, we got. We just did hunt number 1. So let's return back to the car, and then we can go to the next hunt because we've gone to enough places now that we can just fast travel to where all these hunts take place.
We walked a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known.
Da 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 da
Da-da.
da.
I tried
Yeah.
so hard and got so far.
It doesn't even matter.
It doesn't matter.
I like how we're going from song to song like this. It
what
doesn't
else
matter
song can
now
we go
what
to?
happens. I will never give up the fight.
I'm tempted to say that It Doesn't Matter from SA1 might be,
The better version.
outside of anything Crush 40 have done, my favourite vocal theme in any Sonic game.
Live and Learn's pretty great.
Like I say, like excluding anything Crush 40 have done.
Well, to be fair, it's City Escape. What? Oh, right. No, I know. I know what it is.
Sorry.
Let me guess, you're watching the adverts.
No. No, I have it up, but I was about to watch it. What was making me laugh? There is a fucking. Okay, somebody out there on Unity made this short little Sonic parody game called Sonic Suggests.
Yeah.
So, I've not heard of this. I'm curious.
Look it up and watch it in your own time, but there's a specific moment, because it's a quote prequel to Sonic Forces. Get it? Sonic
Oh.
Suggests and Sonic Forces.
Sonic Suggests. What the fuck is that?
I don't
It's
want to.
ugly as hell.
Oh
I don't
want
wanna
to
look this up.
Kieran, it's creepy. Tails is creepier than the Tails doll.
Well, to be fair, he always was.
No, this Tails here is creepier than the Tails doll in this fan game.
Well,
I will just say this. There's a moment way towards the end that just makes me bust a gut, because it like cuts to the city area of forests. It's just like Eggman dancing, then out of nowhere, it's like they disappear. Then out of nowhere comes in fucking Infinite, just fucking flying and using the ruby crystal, I think it was, to like burn the ground.
Phantom Ruby.
And
Phantom
I
Ruby.
think it's a slightly distorted version of his theme. For some reason, it gets me to laugh my ass off.
I think
It just,
one thing that has always
Sonic
made
Dreams collection shit.
one thing that made me laugh a lot was there's a moment in the wonderful Nazo Unleashed that god awful
that thing.
shit. Don't bother with it.
Tails, son!
Yeah, Tails, son. When Tails dies, it's fucking.
hilarious.
And then you get the cry from Sonic, no, from Heroes when you fall down a pit,
Yeah.
which
And
I
then
find.
you-
Or even better yet, damn, not here.
Damned,
Dante, not here.
damned.
But no, it's Nazo Unleashed is
No.
I never.
You know what's-
I
I find it amazing that Shadow the Hedgehog, a game that is so bad, could have been worse. Could have
Yes,
been
it
way
could've.
worse considering that Sega actually wanted to go for a teen rating.
Ugh.
I mean, it makes you question, considering the whole reason Shadow the Hedgehog existed is because someone wrote into Sonic Team and asked, "Hey, can you give Sonic a gun?" And they made Shadow the Hedgehog because of it.
And as a result, they haven't tried anything else, which sucks because they really should at least try giving another chance. I mean, they can do good. It's not that hard to fuck up.
It's
Well,
like
I don't
Shadow
know.
the Hedgehog-
This is Sega we're talking about.
Do not go for the dark edgy story. Just give it a plain and simple. Shit's going down. I have to save it.
Yeah, but this again, this is
but
Sega.
don't turn it into like a comedy though, like a full blown comedy. Like I don't want Sonic to be serious, but at the same time, I don't want it to be written for
Keep
brain
it
dead
balanced.
5-year-olds. Yeah, keep it
Keep it
balanced.
balanced. No
Adventure
full-on
Adventure
humor,
One especially.
but keep it at least dark enough.
Yeah, the adventure
Like
games,
a
like
Marvel
Adventure
film.
1 and Heroes, and
Yeah.
Unleashed especially. Unleashed had it perfect when it came to town, I felt.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
I've only ever really played and finished the PS2 version of it. I made an attempt to play the 360 version, did not get far.
It's the best version. You gotta.
It is technically the best version.
In my opinion, it's still in my opinion, it's still the best. In my opinion, it's still the biggest Sonic game to date. I felt.
It's still the best looking.
Yeah, it is. Like all the world, like the places you visit, and just
The
set
lighting
pieces, it just looks
engine.
great. Exactly. Like the Hedgehog Engine 1, it kind of looks. I mean, Hedgehog Engine 2 still looks fine, but like Hedgehog Engine 1 was just incredible.
This new refined Hedgehog engine is shit. Don't try and disguise
I think that's the
it.
problem with Sonic Forces is I get the feeling they probably spent most of their development time just trying to develop the Hedgehog Engine 2, and then probably spent like a year developing the actual game.
Yeah, it feels like that in a way.
Hey, we can render shadows realistically now. Cool. Let's make a game around it.
We only have
make
like
the game good?
2 minutes.
Oh. The game comes out next week. Oh shit.
Delay.
You know what? I won't lie. I'm at least.
Generation 2.
I am at least glad that out of most, it's not a outright broken game. It's just boring. And while boring is 1,000 times worse,
Yes.
at least it's a step up from straight out 3 out of 10. Sonic was never good in the first place. Bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like I never found Forces to be boring. I just found it incredibly disappointing for what it was.
It's disappointing and it wasn't exciting.
It had every right to be good. It had every right. You gave fans what they wanted. You can make do not steal.
You can the original
let's
character
be
is
honest,
probably
that
the
was-
best part about the game.
Yeah, that's the best part of the fucking game. It's that those zones, like, if I was going to revisit anything from Forces, it would be the OC character one.
I did this last night, but the only other thing I need to do in Forces is get the 100,000 ring trophy, but I can't be asked.
I don't want to...
100,000? Christ!
Yeah, I did the.
Is that like just collectively or in one level? Because Christ,
No,
if you can get
Christ,
that
no.
much, damn.
No, not in one level. Christ, no. It's just in general, but like there's like 2 other ones. I think there's one where you get 10,000 rings, another where you get 50,000, and this one is the 100,000 mark.
Oh damn.
Well, once I did it, I was like, I can't be asked. I want to go play Mario Odyssey instead.
Yeah, which is a much better game.
It's a fantastic game.
Killer
That was
Queen.
depressing. I do apologize. That's like an insult to the long conversation we had, but again, Sega, you can do good shit. Just wake up.
Let fans be in charge of your stuff now.
No. Correction. Fans that actually know the shit.
Yeah, that's
Not
what
the.
that's what I mean. Not the toxic
We-
fan base.
Not the vocal majority. Vocal minority. It's vocal minority. and that's
Majority. Nice. Combination of words.
Truly, this is from Legends.
True. This is something.
Amazing.
Spock, I don't know why, but my phone is acting super slow. Well, all signs point to it that you
I was
need
floating.
to refill.
I was floating in midair.
Bees!
Bees. My
I
god.
appear to be floating in midair. I really don't know what exactly is going on here.
The wolf avatar would probably be
That's
most
what-
useful. That draws rings to you. Yeah. I still went with hedgehog
Yeah.
because it's boring.
If I do agree with that though. Like I think I did that for the 50,000 rings. I just got the wolf avatar and just did that. So if I'm getting the 100,000, I'll just do it with the wolf again.
Yeah. Like, if it's just a bigger version of a trophy that's already there, you know. I
I
suppose...
think I have every other trophy besides that one, so I figured just might as well, just not right now.
Yeah. Me and Tom and Rob, we discussed this after the pre-3 discussion was over. But it was talking about trophies and stuff, and one of those trophies, like I got the platinum in Generations, and I asked what do you think was the last trophy I got? So okay,
Oh yeah.
Chester, what do you think was the last trophy I got before the platinum?
In Generations?
Generations.
God damn. Come on.
Think of something really bullshit.
Getting every S rank on hard mode?
Nope.
That's actually not that difficult.
While unlocking
Generations-
the super secret, disturbing version that the developers hid away in the writing materials?
No. Think actual bullshit.
When you
Right.
say the actual bullshit, that makes me think, oh my god, don't tell me. There's a trophy for essentially taking a wrong turn in City Escape and you land in the sewage system.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
actual bullshit that was it's not even a trophy that is bullshit. The boss is bullshit anyway.
Who's up front?
That should be obvious.
Silver?
No, what is the worst fucking boss in Generations?
Or in any 3D Sonic game, period.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I won't lie. I really did not like the final boss.
There you go.
Yo.
The trophy for the final boss is don't get hit by a time meter. And both me and Rob did the same thing. We thought, all the debris that's flying around in the fucking time stream or whatever time meter's doing.
Oh, that shit.
We thought don't get hit by that as well as his attacks. Nope, just means don't get hit by time meter's attacks. You can get hit by the rubble if you want. But we
And the
didn't know
time
that.
these attacks, for the most part, are pretty easy to dodge.
Yes,
but the
they
laser's
are.
more difficult. The laser's more difficult to dodge when you're modern Sonic, so classic Sonic's definitely much easier for that.
It's just so bullshit. It's such a crap boss. But the thing is, I got that
You
platinum.
know what else doesn't help?
The
You know what else
boss
doesn't help during
sucks
that
anyway.
section? No.
Homing shot.
Every 5 seconds, you can do this! We believe in you! It's like, no
That looks
shit!
like a homing. That looks like a homing shot.
That looks like a homing shot.
Shut up! Just let me fucking hit him! Christ!
Insert
That looks
shut
like
up.
a hole in Wilson.
No, home is where the homing shot is.
Homing.
Home is where the heart is.
Yeah.
Home is where the heart is. Wow. Heart is where the.
Wow.
I was floating in midair again. Noctis, how
looks-
do I?
That looks like.
How do I?
No, I said how do why, not how do I.
Mr. Krabs, how do?
Dark
Mr.
Gaia from
Krabs,
Elise is
do
worse
you
than
how
Time
do?
Meter.
Do
Ooh.
how do?
Okay. Tom, Rob.
What the hell?
I didn't think I'd get this far.
Yeah, Rob just said in the chat, Dark Gaia and Sonic Unleashed HD is worse than Time Meter.
He's got a point, actually. Well, the first bit, like when you're doing all the shit as the Gaia Colossus and Modern Sonic, that sucks. The
Yeah.
actual final bit with Super Sonic isn't really too bad. But
Yeah.
they're probably at least on par because that fucking time, the timer that when you're Modern Sonic, that shit.
It's yeah.
Plus, it takes like half a fucking hour to reach the Dark Gaia every time. You
Yeah.
Get
It's like, why do I have to go all the way over here?
Which is why it's better on the Wii version. So if there's one thing the Wii version does do better, it is the final boss against Dark Gaia.
Yeah, from everything I've seen, it's really fucking cool.
Yeah, I mean I like both versions of Sonic Unleashed, but the HD one for the most part is is the
Superior.
better one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, my mind just finally came to something. Back to related to God of War, but you know how I think it was it 2 and above, or was it the first one that essentially at a certain point in time you get a different weapon to use apart from your Blades of Chaos? The question is,
Yeah.
did you stick with the alternate weapons, or did you stay with the Blades of Chaos?
I interchanged. Like, it's the option that's there, I do it. It's similar with, like, God of War at the moment. I've still just been upgrading the axe, and I've got the shield. That's all I have at the moment. But I'm switching in between
You say all that you have at the moment.
Yeah,
Do you know what you get later on?
I know you can get an Infinity Gauntlet, so I'm only assuming you can get other weapons too.
Well, essentially the Infinity Gauntlet's more just like a piece of armor.
Mr.
Yeah.
Kratos, I don't feel so good.
No, Atreus! Boy! I did not mean for you to pass on.
I don't want to go, Dad.
Boy, don't fade
You're gonna be
away.
okay. You're gonna be okay, boy.
What are you doing?
Only
I'm
be
distracting
far
you.
when I say.
I'm distracting you, you big turd bottom.
But I gotta say, the first major boss in God of War, holy crap.
Are we talking about the
Yeah,
stranger or?
The Stranger. Let's not spoil anything because Tom hasn't played it yet. But my god.
Is that the bit in the trailer where, like, Arturus says to Kratos, "Yeah, can you kill something as big as that or something?"
No, I actually just killed that thing. But no,
What
I'm
way
talking.
says that?
Yeah, I killed the thing that. Like, can you kill something that big? Yes, I can because I've done it. No, I'm talking about the first major boss at the big. Thanks, Prompto.
Prompto, you jackass.
Holy shit! He just did a new version.
Basking in our hard-fought victory, I presume.
Because usually he went ba 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 da da. Yeah, that's what he did. But he did a completely different version of that this time, so that's new.
Remix! Oh god, no!
More or less.
Hohen.
Stop.
My Hohen Wilson.
Stop it with the Owen Wilson.
Never.
When?
No, I'm talking about the stranger who visits your house.
Yeah,
There's a
that.
stranger
You
in
know
my
what?
house.
First time when that happened, I almost died.
Same.
That's until I figured out, oh wait, I have a block button, and I have a really cool fucking matrix thing. Parry at the exact point in time. Oh shit, you have a shield. Yep, taste it, bitch.
So, there you go. All you need to worry about for the first major boss
There's
is
that fucking
parry.
hint again.
What hint?
Game over. The game ends when Noctis' health reaches 0.
People die when they
Oh
are.
shit!
People die when they are killed.
Did you know?
Did you know?
Did you know? Did you know that a lot of Twisted Metal Black was cut due to Sony not being very scared that it will raise controversy?
Did you know gaming?
You know,
Gaming, did you know?
did
Thanks.
you know?
Did you know?
You know what?
I'm the Senate.
Shh. Shit you not. Interesting fact about Twisted Metal Black. A lot of the cutscenes were altered, but you can actually find a full hour-long video on YouTube right now that contains the beta cutscenes. And it contains very interesting things and subtle things that were changed.
Holy shit, it's Griffin.
Oh
And
my
Lowish.
god, it's a griffin!
Oh, it's cool, we get the super boss theme.
I'd love that. Just a Griffin showed up and Peter's face is just photoshopped over it.
No, Griffin.
I used to make a really annoying
Peter?
joke about Lois's voice, because to be honest, I fucking hate Lois's voice. Peter! God, her voice is very ear-grating.
It's
No,
irritating.
it's not as bad when the series first started, but now it's just the.
They're playing it up.
Yeah, I can't stand it. Family Guy's just gone way downhill.
I hate the show so much now.
It's a...
This thing's dead.
Sometime... This thing's dead, just like Family Guy.
Yeah.
But sometime, like, I'd say maybe around, like, 2008 was around the time when it really went downhill, because first seasons and the beginning of when it came back in around 2005, fantastic, awesome, it's still the same old style, then they kind of changed to be a little more shocking.
Yeah.
And look, there's nothing wrong with shock humor, but when it's done right.
Yeah.
A bad case of shock humor would be, I don't know, some sort of storytelling episode where essentially they have Chris somehow kill a young puppy Brian. That's just, poor taste is just there to shock the viewer. A good case of shock humor would be something like an airplane. Coffee? Yes. Would you like sugar and cream? No. I take my coffee black. Like my men.
Thanks, Jim.
And Seth MacFarlane's just like, this is funny. This is funny, right?
I like how essentially Seth Rogen's laugh is just fucking Banjo-Kazooie talk. That was not Banjo-Kazooie. I know exactly who
No,
that
I know
was.
it's not Banjo-Kazooie.
That's Kazooie.
I know it wasn't Banjo-Kazooie. I just wanted to do the last.
No, you were doing fucking what's his face? Scratch from fucking AOSTH.
Who from AS2H?
Scratch.
Oh, Scratch, yeah. No, it's not.
I have no idea what y'all talking about.
Adventures
You
of
ever
Sonic
watched
the Hedgehog.
Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog?
Oh. Yeah, no, never watched the show, but I watched a few YouTube poops of it, and I did come across the infamous, hey kids, there's nothing more greater than being touched by someone you like. But if someone tries to touch you in a place that you feel uncomfortable, that's no good.
No, I think one of my
What do
favorite the YouTube poop
Oh my
is.
god!
No, I think one of my favorite YouTube poops is like, make sure you're touched by someone you like, like like a teacher, a police officer, or your parents, or something.
Your parents.
No!
That's YTP's never changed.
No, I did find that.
I mean,
just
Oh, they do
bad.
change, but, you know,
They do. But it's
I
like,
wonder
They-
what's for dinner.
dinner.
they change.
It's made of wood.
They change over time and they get better.
What a
Instead
lie.
of just
What a
being
lie.
instead of just being repeating the same stuff, reversing clips, slowing them down, speeding them up. Some of them are really
It's
good.
It's like for a YTP these days, it has to. If you're ever going to use like sources like Hotel Mario or the Zelda CDI games, they better have some original stuff in it, or you'll just get laughed off the internet.
Yeah.
Or best case, guy I watch, Jimmy Davis, does sentence mixing. A lot of it. And one of the best ones was when he was doing a YTP of Larry Boy. And this one might be slightly offensive of the joke, but essentially the joke is they sentence mixed it to go, there's no need to panic because this guy is Hispanic. It cuts to a picture of Trump. This is the perfect time to panic.
That
He's
is
going to become
funny.
president in 2 days, and it's all your fault.
It's all your fault. Oh.
I have watched some pretty good YTPs. Like one of my favorite ones recently was a guy did for the Sonic South by Southwest stream. It was really good.
Wait,
I
that
told you
wasn't the
about
hunt
it, Kieran.
shit.
Did you watch that?
I
Huh?
did. I was there. Well, not there, but
But
I was
have you watched
there.
it?
At the Sonic South by Southwest?
It's just it's like we're just like we have Sonic Adventure 3. No, just kidding.
We have Sonic Adventure 3. No, just kidding.
No,
wait to piss people off though.
Oh yeah, we're gonna announce Sonic Adventure 3.
Oh yeah, by the way, this hunt is the first of a few where the actual thing you are hunting is in a dungeon.
Hey, you know who they're gonna get to announce the release date for Final Fantasy VII?
Who?
Gabe.
I knew you were going to say Gabe Newell. I just knew.
This is Gabe Newell.
After 9,000 years in development, hopefully it will have been worth the wait.
No, okay,
Thanks, and have fun.
no, the joke I made to Tom, like, it was in the pre-3 for last year, but I did it this year as well. I basically said, lights go out during the Sony conference, Gabe Newell comes out, and then he says, Half-Life 3 has been cancelled.
And then we witness a live murder.
Yeah.
Just right then and there, someone brings out the sniper.
No, the fans just literally crawl up to the stage. It's like, yep, I've accepted my fate.
How could you do this to? I have watched. There was a pretty fun. someone did on YouTube where like it was from like E3 a couple of years ago, where Gabe just comes out on the stage and just like, so we're finally going to announce it, Ricochet 2.
Ugh.
The fuck is Ricochet?
It was like a really bad Valve game that they made, but it's kind of become like an inside joke where that they sort of, whenever someone refers to Half-Life 3 to sort of game, they always say, hey, how's Ricochet 2 doing?
Alright, hunt begins. Oh god, ow.
Wait,
So we're fighting
did you
a
just
few...
say the hunt begins?
Yeah, we're hunting things
This ain't Bloodborne.
No, not that hunt.
The Blood, the Moon, the Rise.
No, we're referencing like 6 fucking games at once.
Or the
We
Blood
need to
Moon
stop.
does not rise.
We're reaching ludicrous levels of speed. We can't.
Ludicrous speed!
We'd have
Go!
to gradually slow down. I need to watch that again.
It's so good. Spaceballs is one of my favorite movies of all time. But tell you what is one of my favorite movies of Raspberry. One of my favorite movies of all time, and I think everybody should all watch it, is The Princess Bride. So good.
I need to see that too.
It's
There's
amazing.
like so many films I need to see. But as for the reason why I need to rewatch Spaceballs, as a kid, I watched a lot of movies and there were a lot of jokes that would pass over my head.
Yeah.
And as an adult, you can rewatch it and just find the exact same enjoyment.
Oh, without doubt. But like
But
Space...
speaking of Mel Brooks' works, have you ever, for a while, I was like really into it and tried watching almost everything he made.
My favorite
except
is
for
Robin
I
Hood.
didn't get that.
My favorite...
I got
go on. My favorite... I was just going to say my favorite Mel Brooks film is Robin Hood Men in Tights.
That's a good one too.
So funny.
I have a mole? But I did recently finally sit down and watch Blazing Saddles, and
Oh, it's so good.
It wasn't as I didn't find myself laughing as much, but I did enjoy it. There was a point that got me to laugh about the Cisco kid or something along those lines. I'm just walking down the street and it's like, put your hands up, mister. I turn around and I see a little kid. I try running away. Little bastard shot me in the ass.
Yeah.
That's I've heard that.
That's
line,
so
yeah.
funny. I think, never mind that shit. Here comes Mongo.
Oh no.
He phased
What
through
else? I've also seen History of the Entire World Part 1.
me. Oh, wait,
Which,
no.
that was
You mean
interesting.
You mean history? Wait, History of the World? You mean the Bill
I'm-
Wurtz thing? Ow.
One more time.
What are you talking about?
Another Mel Brooks film. I may have fucked up the title. But basically, it's the one with the infamous Jews in Spain.
Hey. Oh right, yeah.
Apologies for those in the audience who are offended.
Oh, Mel. Yeah. I forgot about that.
All 5 of them.
I think one of my favorite Mel Brooks things that he's done is when he was on Jimmy Fallon. I'm not a big fan of Fallon because Fallon always does a fake laugh and it makes me feel cringe. Yeah, and he goes, clap, and he
I
claps
like him,
his.
but Jimmy Kimmel seems cooler.
Kimmel's cooler.
Jimmy Kimmel.
But my favorite is
There's
always
something about
Steven.
him just throws me off too.
I like.
I
Colbert's
like
my
it.
favorite. Although my favorite that ever existed was well, he's still going. He's just not a talk show host anymore. Craig Ferguson. He was amazing.
I think out of the 3 big ones that are currently out right now, Steven's pretty much the only one who I
Stephen
really
Colbert,
pay
yeah.
attention to.
I love Colbert.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
so funny. Like, did you see the thing where Deadpool comes out and then he starts fading away and he goes, "What the fuck, Thanos?"
Oh, that's good. I will say that, like, actually, I wanted to ask this to Chester because we know who this guy is, but his show isn't on in the UK. So I wanted to ask Chester whether if he knew about a guy on TV called James Corden.
James Corden. Question: is that a guy on Comedy Central who basically took over the other political humor slot just to be the contrarian of humor?
No, you are. I think if you're talking about political stuff on Comedy Central, you're thinking of Trevor Noah. He's the one who has taken over the Daily Show.
Now,
No.
Trevor Noah's good, but there's like an alternate version because basically the Daily Show was heavily
No,
Democratic and
I know.
Colbert's show was fully Republican.
I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name. He's got glasses. He's got that black hair and stuff. I can't remember his name, but he was the one who did the interview with Stephen Hawking that says, "Is there an alternate reality where I'm smarter than you?" And then Stephen goes, "Yes, there's also one where you're funny."
I love Hawking. I loved him.
He was so good. He was so funny.
I miss him.
Rest in peace, good sir.
Yes, you fucking smart man.
Beautiful man.
Fucking smart man.
We're talking about the guy who runs the Late Late Show now, who does carpool karaoke. That's James Corden.
So I wanted to know
don't
because he was a big impact in the UK because he did a lot of comedy stuff over here, but then he pretty much made it big in America and has been there ever since, pretty much doing his own late show.
Yeah, the Late Late Show. He took it over from Craig Ferguson.
Yeah. And, I mean, I do like James Corden, but I know he's got his share of criticism.
And he's got so many haters and stuff, but I love Corden because he reminds me of my brother Gary so much.
I mean, because I was a big fan of... I mean, Kieran, did you ever watch Gavin and Stacey?
I never watched Gavin and Stacey, what he was in, but I've seen enough of Corden in other things to love him. Like League of Your Own, the TV show. So funny.
There was another show that he was in called The Wrong Man. That was really good.
And he showed up in Doctor Who at one point.
He did. Those episodes are actually kind of alright.
Yeah.
Not horrible. But
yeah.
I like Corden. I mean, I get why people don't like him in some ways, but...
Okay, Chester, you'll probably appreciate this. He, on his version of The Late Late Show, he has a skit where it's called Spill Your Guts or Fill Your Guts, which essentially means someone asks you a question that could be very, like, controversial. Like, one of them was when he had one of the Kardashians, and he says, do you think OJ did it? Either you answer the question of no matter how controversial or jokey it is, or if you don't want to answer it, you have to eat something that's really disgusting, like maggots or pig's brain or some shit like that, or bull penis.
Well, goddamn.
But the most recent one he did was with what's his name?
Aw, fuck. I've never heard of him.
No, it's escaping me because I'm in the middle of playing lead singer of Aerosmith.
Steven Tyler.
It was Steven Tyler.
Or Tyler Perry, according to SGP.
Yeah, no, you know what? That's what I was thinking. That's why I didn't want to screw it up. No, but Steven Tyler, and funnily enough, that was during a God of War episode, which is funny.
Ew.
But no, the thing I was going on about is he does it with Steven Tyler, and just look it up, James Corden Late Late Show, Steven Tyler, Spill Your Guts or Fill Your Guts. You will get like a good understanding of how James works and how funny he actually is, because he gets a lot of hassle from Americans at some point, but some people adore him because he's gone about
I really like him.
Like, he's hosted the Emmys and the BAFTAs and all kinds of stuff since then. So I'm proud of how far he's come in like American stuff. Yeah, he's made
never
it big.
He's never really done anything to sort of offend me personally, I guess you could say. But like,
no, people just don't find him funny.
I mean, the amount of celebrities that he's met as well, like, oh shit.
Yeah, because I'm sure you know about carpool karaoke, right?
I do, yeah. I've seen them since I've suggested. He did the one with Adele, the one with Justin Bieber.
I was on about Chester.
To my knowledge, no. There's a lot of TV shows I don't watch. However, if I will say this, I prefer a late TV show as opposed to morning TV show, because ever wake up in the morning and watch Over here it's Good Morning America. Would it be Good Morning Britain?
Yeah, we have
Breakfast.
Good Morning Britain.
Everything's called
Essentially, over here it is so fucking bipolar.
Yeah.
It is, okay, we've got some terrible news. A lot of people have died. A lot of people are suffering. But here's the puppy!
breakfast. Yeah.
It's like, no! Give me time to grieve, goddammit!
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, just yeah.
But do me a favor, just look up that kind of stuff. But what carpool karaoke essentially is, he gets celebrities like, say, Adele.
Oh, I was mishearing it. I was hearing it as carpool karaoke.
Oh, right.
Like, somehow you get carpal tunnel while holding the mic. But no, carpool karaoke, I guess I saw, like, some video regarding to, what was it, Kevin Hart or something?
He was never in it. But what carpool karaoke basically is he gets like artists like Adele and stuff, and you just go around in a car and say you would if you were in the car and listening to a song you loved with, like, say, your family or your friends, and you just start singing along and enjoying it. So what
I
James
did that randomly with no music.
Yeah, so what James basically says is he'll take the carpool lane to get to work to host the show, but he'll have Adele help him out, and then to be in a carpool, but they'll start singing Adele songs just like they would on the radio, just listening to anyone's hits, and it's very clever. And one of my favorite things about carpool karaoke is because James can sing. He actually can sing. You might not think he would, but he's been on Broadway and all kinds of stuff. But the dude can actually sing. Yeah, he can actually sing. But like, say you can look up a small like compilation where it's celebrity reaction to James Corden singing. So like, there's a song that he's singing with Adele where it's like a really specific note that's really pure and like, oh, like really nice. I can't do it because I've got too much of a gruff in my throat. But yeah, but he hits it perfectly, and Adele just looks at him like, "What the fuck? That just happened?" And he's done it with like, there's a thing in One Direction, a One Direction song. I don't like One Direction, but he hits that completely. I think he does it with Usher as well, and he's like, "Whoa, yeah, nice, man," and like everyone's just surprised that this dude can sing really well, and I love it.
Off tangent, isn't One Direction the one with the song "Baby, You Don't Know You're Beautiful, That's What Makes You Beautiful"? So essentially, it just creates a vortex, because since you told her she's beautiful, she's now ugly, which makes her think she's ugly. But since she doesn't think she's beautiful, she now thinks that she now is beautiful. But now that she knows that, she's ugly again, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two men have perfectly great mentality while an American loses his mind.
More or less.
Matt EXE needs to shut down.
So that's the no. So that's all the hunts for that guy done.
Finds
Away. We also have another quest that we did by accident.
Shit! I just remembered. Yesterday I said in the chat of the stream. Yesterday, I said to myself, something I need to do, just bizarrely, for no fucking reason. I need to binge watch all the Ernest commercials.
Ernest?
You don't know who Ernest is?
Maybe.
I'm gonna look it up.
Maybe you might know him by his real name.
I recognize his face. I recognize his face.
Jim Varney was also the guy who did the voice of Slinky. Sadly, he passed away around the early 2000s.
That's it.
But around the time of, I believe, the 80s to the 90s, he had a character by the name of Ernest. Just, southern character that just generally bugged his neighbor named Vern. Hey, Vern! And told him about the wondrous things of how Toyota's car sales are going, how great Mellow Yellow is, etc.
That Toyota's carrying a car.
No.
That Toyota's carrying a car.
That's so Toyota.
Kieran, there was You know what film I recently watched for the first time?
What's that?
Man of Steel.
Oh, fair enough. It's okay.
And you know what?
How was the trip to the IHOP?
The one that got destroyed? Yeah, it was great.
For no fucking reason at all.
Fuck
Why
you, IHOP
is there
product
fucking
placement.
product placement? Why? It just
It's the
doesn't
same
make sense.
It's the same reason Amazing Spider-Man.
2 has so much fucking product placement just because it's Sony and shit.
I never saw it, so as a result, did not see it.
But yeah, but Man of Steel, honestly,
It's not that
liked
bad.
it, but no,
You
I
can
did
see the
like it.
problems, but that's about it.
Yeah, I can see the problems with it. It's one of the weirdest structured superhero films I've ever fucking seen. But
Yeah.
in some ways, I kind of applaud it for that. Like, a good quarter of the movie is the final battle against Zod.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's like a good quarter of it, and it's so good. But that's not the point I'm making. You know the flashback scene where Clark's in the car with his dad and his mum?
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, that one, where his dad completely goes, does a tangent on what he said earlier in the film. But that's not the
Or
point.
great
But-
power becomes great responsibility. Wait.
Pretty much. And you know there's that,
Wait,
obviously
we're stealing this.
the tornado shows, that tornado shows up in the thing.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, there's no explanation. But
Oh
basically,
my god,
there's,
I just
there-
remembered.
Hey, Sam.
there,
He's in the chat.
oh, hello there. So there's a moment where a tornado gets thrown at another car, and immediately the first thing in my head was
That tornado's carrying the car.
I just thought to myself that oh god, it works so much.
Yeah.
Just
Weather.
again, so when I saw
I hate to
Oh,
bring
no,
this
that-
up,
that
but
tornado-
the first thing
no,
that came to my
no.
head.
No, that tornado's carrying a Clark.
Wait, we're talking about the actual fucking candy called Clarks? Which
No,
are
I was
essentially
talking about
Butterfingers
Clark Kent
ripoffs?
as in Superman.
McCulkin. I will say though as well, I don't mind. I kind of like Henry Cavill as Superman.
He's the best Superman.
Except for the CGI.
No, that's
the CGI
in
mustache.
like even I don't know about.
Why?
Like honestly, I'll be honest with you. I haven't seen Justice League yet, but I'm aware of that.
No, neither have I. It's just yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I mean,
Okey-doke.
I
come
will get
on.
around to watching it, but
We have-
considering you know Zack Snyder left development of that like close towards the end, and
Well,
Joss
there-
Whedon
well,
had to take over.
To be fair, there is a reason why
No,
he
there
had
is
to.
there is a genuine reason. Yeah, there is a genuine reason for that. A very sad reason as well.
Yeah,
Obviously, because his daughter passed away and everything.
which
that was
sucks. Okay,
Which-
all right.
It really sucks. But so
Yeah.
obviously that's going to impact your movie definitely if you have different ideas, you know, as to what exactly a direction a film should go in.
And also, DC kind of they just rushed to get to a Justice League movie. That's the problem. They
Yeah.
didn't build it up as Marvel
That's what
had done.
sucks. They're going too fast. They're not giving it proper time. They want to catch up with Marvel, but the thing
like-
is, you gotta have
yeah.
it set in.
Like the vision I had for the Justice League movie is I would have loved it if they did a cop out. So we all saw like we were going to get Steppenwolf as the main villain, but if you know from the comics, Steppenwolf is actually the bitch boy for Darkseid, who is the big bad evil. Who it's basically
Essentially, he's the Thanos of
yeah,
DC.
he's Thanos of DC, but I'm not gonna lie. The Darkseid could probably kill Thanos. It would be a tough battle, but I think Darkseid could win.
Darkseid with the Infinity Gauntlet.
No, not Darkseid with the Infinity Gauntlet. I'm just talking in general. But my vision was the trailers were all showing it was Steppenwolf, and they were going after those cubes, which were basically DC's version of the Infinity Stones.
Oh Christ!
But it's very different. Don't worry about it. But my favorite part about it, what I wanted was, like they take down Steppenwolf fairly easy.
Jesus,
They take down Steppenwolf fairly easy, and then out of nowhere, Darkseid shows up and gives them a proper beating. And Superman gets his ass kicked here and there, but then he goes all out. I would have loved that. Okay, by the way, before we go any further on our tangent, we have a big, giant fucking hunt, and we are going to be dealing with this thing. It's Catapult
it's
Pass.
a shadow of. Holy
Catal-
crap! It's a shadow of the Colossus.
You know what? Can I tell you guys something funny that happened when I went to go see Infinity War?
Go on.
Sure. Just no spoilers.
This doesn't. No spoilers, but
I just say for anyone in the
essentially,
chat as well.
I'll just keep it vague. There's a scene where we first see Captain America. He steps out of the shadows. As soon as he steps out, there was these two kids right next to me, and the kid says, "Is that Black Panther?" I just tuned it again. It's like, no.
No, do you want to know one thing that really pissed me off? Like, at the end of the film, you know how it shows the title and then it fades away and stuff like that. It doesn't show a mid-credit scene like it would every other one.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
You have to wait until the very end.
No, some people were confused, like the first showing, but some person just goes, "Don't worry, everyone. There is an end credit scene at the end, so everybody don't worry." Like, no, don't do that.
I hate things like that. It's,
but one thing that did make me laugh, the second viewing, a girl in front of me cried during the ending.
When you said when Black Panther. Well, I'm not going to say
why.
I hope I didn't spoil anything there, Jesus. But yeah.
So this is the.
Well, half the internet's been memeing the ending.
Yeah, so
pretty much. Yeah.
It's just figuring out who.
Sorry, I was just saying. My friend Sam from college is in the chat.
Oh
so
shit!
Hi, Sam.
No,
well,
not that Sam. No, not that Sam.
I am
this
Sam.
is Meg's brother, Sam.
Oh, was it? I thought it was another friend of mine. So. Well, I thought.
No, you are wrong.
I swear I subscribed to us. Never mind. I confused you with another Sam. I'm afraid, boy.
Boy.
Bye.
Boy.
Bobby. Bobby. Hey, Bobby. You don't be careful. You're going to end up like your old man.
I just realized I'm old enough to watch Deadpool 2 in the cinemas. Well, you could easily get away with it by saying it's a Disney film.
Yeah, because Disney owns Fox now, so there you go.
Well, no,
and guess what?
The deal hasn't been finalized. The deal hasn't.
You not.
Yeah, okay, go on. Oh shit.
My friend went to go see it and said, "Shit, you not." They didn't cut out the Disney joke. They just rewrote it.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, there's one joke that I didn't like from the trailers, and it's cringy because it's so try-hard. Was so dark. Are you from the DC universe? Like, that.
I thought that was honestly. I thought that was kind of funny.
I won't lie. That actually is kind of a proper Deadpool thing. It is knocking something down a notch.
I'm agreeing with you, but it felt forced in my opinion.
You've not seen Deadpool 2 yet, have you, Keiran?
No, because Sam is saying go with him and Meg.
Get on that as soon as possible because it's a great film. But
I know one of the people that's in it, and it's not Vinnie Jones.
Oh yeah, I know who you mean.
What?
Bitch. There you go. That's all I'm gonna say.
Christ, looking at what you were saying about Darkseid, I can definitely see that. Like, there's a lot of shit on here. Of like, there's one like fan out here where he's sitting on a throne. And he's just got Thanos' head on just one of his armrests. Yeah,
Darkseid is brutal because, like, Thanos kind of is like that, but he's more insane. With Darkseid, he's not insane. He's actually smart, which is scary because he knows so
Thanos
much.
is smart as well, but yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like Darkseid has been through this enough times to be smarter. If that makes any sense.
Crisis kind of things. That'd be cool there. If the day ever comes where we somehow get a Marvel versus DC, that would be cool. Marvel versus DC film.
Maybe a crossover.
Yeah.
Or hell, even a video game, for shit's sake. Fucking Traveler's Tales have made both Lego Marvel and Lego DC.
Thing is, they've crossed over before. They've done it before in comics.
If only they could just get rid of the voices. If only they could just get rid of the voices in Lego games.
I
forgot that they
the voice acting too much.
Yeah.
I think it worked better with silent comedy.
It does work well as well. Yeah, especially in like the Star Wars games where they can poke fun of it.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Yeah. there's a bit that there was
And
one
there we
bit in,
go.
Lego.
He's down. Oh my
Like-
god. He nearly landed on me.
Well, you did it, good boy.
I kind of just... I'm so used to playing God of War now that all I want to do is throw my fucking sword now.
And catch it.
Yeah, I fucking
God
love...
damn it!
I love that fucking system, by the way, how you have to call it back. It's
Right,
probably...
I need to get God of War so bad. Even
Yes,
if I
you
don't
do.
play it straight away, even if I don't play it straight away, I just need it.
Yeah, you do. Like, holy fuck.
need it! I need it! Hey, because you watched a Watch Mojo video, here's another top 10 Weird Al parodies. Cool, Watch Mojo. I'll watch that at another point in time.
Watch Mojo used to be okay, but now it's really bad looking back of, like,
I mean,
when...
I mean, honestly, I do like Watch Mojo because I am subscribed to them, but they really can sort of hit rock bottom when it comes to, like, the top 10s.
Running out of ideas since 2006. That's actually a
Well-
part of their t-shirts.
Well, unpopular opinion, but agrees with Thanos' motive. I understand how it works, but killing people is not the way to go about it. Logically. Also,
what you need to do is
also,
you need
if
to
you
colonize other planets.
also, Sam, like probably a good funny way to look at it is you remember when we were watching Kingsman, how basically the plot of the first Kingsman movie is exactly the same as Infinity War. A cull. That's literally all it is. So, think about it.
Huh. This might be an unpopular opinion, but am I the only one who kind of agrees with Thanos' motives?
That's literally all I was
Won't
going on about.
lie. Damn it.
It's difficult. It's more a case of you can definitely see where he's coming from with his motives, because he's got a point, but you don't necessarily agree with his idea.
It's ultimately flawed.
Yes.
Because eventually something is going to tip that scales, because if it's the human race itself, the human race is always fucking. So there's always going to be a kid born the next fucking second.
Yeah, isn't
Yeah,
that,
you
isn't
can't
that-
stop.
That's why they say in China, one child will do.
Oh, God, that's just terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
no! I just thought Thanos sees the newborn kid. I'm sorry, little one.
Murder.
Oh God, I am terrible.
Oh Christ. No. No. But again, like Thanos himself, it's like obviously he's the villain of the overall sort of context, but obviously what he does, he doesn't see as being evil because he wants to do it to help the universe.
And I won't lie, I hate that kind of villain, but they pulled him off. They actually made him enjoyable in Infinity War.
But it makes
Like
it a
the
really,
Ra's al
it makes
Ghul
him a really
type.
cool villain. Yeah,
The
it makes him a
Ra's al
really
Ghul
cool
type
villain.
is like, I can describe the four kind of villains I come across mostly in films by Batman villains. You got Ra's al Ghul, the villain that wants to do the right thing but doesn't know they're doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You've got the Riddler, basically the villain that wants to show up the hero, basically prove that they're better. Then you've got Two-Face, which is one of my more preferred types, and that's the tragic villain. Essentially the villain that was really basically could have had a perfectly good life, but due to bad circumstances they were forced into a bad situation. And then we've got the Joker, who just basically does not give two shits and basically enjoys causing misery.
Yeah, no, I was actually going to say itself, like the whole Thanos, like, you know, like you don't necessarily agree with his plans, but you can definitely see where he's coming from and how in some ways he's kind of right about the whole universe. So you can have great villains like that, but you can also still have great villains like the Joker, who really have no sort of overall plan, just want to cause destruction.
I think
But that makes them enjoyable to watch.
one of my favorite villains is actually Darkseid. There's clips you can watch on YouTube, but look up Batman versus Darkseid. It's quite amazing because I'll give you some context for it. Well, one, this is Darkseid we're talking about. This is basically the only one who should really be taking him on is Superman, because of how strong he is. So if he tried to punch Bruce in the face, he would kill him easy. So, all right. Essentially, they are on Darkseid's home planet, or I can't remember the name of it. Kronos or Apocalypse or something like that. But
Wasn't Apocalypse the name of the big baddie that killed Superman?
No,
that was Doomsday.
That's Doomsday.
Ah, for fuck's sake!
And he looked like
Why
fucking
is-
shit in Batman vs Superman.
Yeah. But going off from that, so they're on Darkseid's home planet, and there's some weird spores or something like that, the hell spores or something like that, which could literally blow up a planet with one of them, and they look like eggs. Batman is on the planet, and he breaks into the most secure vault Darkseid has been keeping all of these spores in, and then he sets them all to go. And he gets like some super armor from one of the guards that is around. So if Darkseid punches him, he might survive one hit, essentially. So he goes up and confronts Darkseid because he's kidnapped Supergirl, I think, or Power Girl, or one or the other. And so he he confronts Darkseid and says, "Let the girl go, and nothing will be done." And he says, "What could you possibly do? You're just human," or something like that. And then he says, "I've set every Hellspore to go off at all the exact same time. If one Hellspore is enough to destroy an entire planet, imagine how many 500. What would 500 would do if they all go off simultaneously?" And then Darkseid says, "You're bluffing," and then Batman gives the passcode for what the door was or what the Hellspore is, and then he like 7/XL9. Then he says, "Does that sound like a bluff to you?" And then Darkseid turns around very pissed off and says, "You dare?" And then he grabs Batman and smashes him against the wall, and then bursts him through it, holds him above, and then he says, "Let the girl go and nothing will happen," while he's in pain and shit. And then Darkseid smiles and says, "You know what? Fair enough. I'll let the girl go with no one else harmed, as promised." So he agrees to the deal. That's where the clip I watched ended, but I think Superman breaks through at that same time.
So you said it's from the animated series?
No, it's one of the the Justice League movies.
Oh, okay.
Very specific. Look it up. Just look up Batman versus Darkseid. You'll see it. And it's one of my favorite.
I was actually, no joke. I was actually looking that up right now. Is that the one where they're both like Batman's inside that cool suit with like the red bat symbol?
Maybe. Look it up. So if it's anything I described, maybe. But like the way they present it is so good, because while DC haven't been doing great with their cinematic universe, they still have Marvel beat in terms of animated stuff. Holy shit.
Oh no. Yeah, I've got it muted, but I'm watching. Is that the one where like Batman's like rocking those sort of like
you say that, but
kind of arms?
Yes. Try looking that up.
you say that, but you do recall basically the first third of the Killing Joke, and what was it?
Yeah, well, that's
Batman
the Killing
and
Joke.
Harley
That. Well, Batman and Harley Quinn is pure. They know what they were trying to be. It's meant to be funny, comedic and stuff, which that's fine. But
that's fine, but
yeah,
here's the question:
Killing
why the
Joke,
fuck have a?
Well, Killing Joke was one shit stain it's one shit stain in a whole roll that's clean. That's one way I'm gonna present that to you. It's probably not the best way, but there you go.
You know, for what I've seen of the Killing Joke so far, everything that's... I mean, obviously the comic's done it better.
Oh, hell yeah.
Everything that's actually based from the comics isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Like, the whole scene where Joker shows up, shoots Barbara Gordon in the stomach, you know, and, you know, the drink hits
the art
crime,
style,
that
wasn't
really
great
done.
either. I'll admit that. But, like, the
I
final
think I
scene...
used to have an actual fucking comic of that I read as a kid.
Yeah, I fucking
really
want it.
shouldn't have been reading it.
I mean, it was written by Alan Moore, and Alan Moore's great, so it's like...
Yeah.
Although apparently I've read recently that he actually doesn't like the Killing Joke.
Hmm.
Eh.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you
I mean, I
this:
might not.
The Killing Joke is one of the best fucking comics you'll ever read. Although one of my other favorites.
That ending is just incredible.
I love
I've looked
it.
at the ending. Just the idea of like, you know, does Batman kill the Joker? Does he not? It's just it.
There's one very specific thing. Like I think he does, but there's one very specific thing that demonstrates that. You know the ending joke that the Joker tells about the two inmates that are on that walk on the beams of light.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at the comic panels, as the police car
You
pulls
see the
up,
two beam.
the beams of light, they go out, which is just like, oh my god.
It's like it's clever. It's
amazing.
Clever. I love it. Just like, what do you think I am, crazy? You just turn it off when I'm halfway across. I love the idea.
And Mark Hamill, like, no matter what he's in, even if it was Killing Joke, he pulled. Oh,
he was amazing. Oh, he was brilliant. In the
I'm just excited to meet Kevin Conroy. I'm so hyped.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Oh,
I'm
actually,
getting.
Kieran, I can't believe.
Go on.
Sorry, Kieran. I was just saying, I can't believe I haven't brought this up yet. I've actually finally started watching the Batman animated series.
About time, you fucking fool.
Yeah, I've watched about the first 5 episodes, and so far it is pretty damn good.
It's amazing. And
I have not seen the entirety of it, but I think my favorite ones were the ones that introduced Two-Face. Because the music
Two-Face.
in that one was just fucking superb.
The music is incredible. It's one of the best parts of that entire series. Although Series 3, which is Red Sky, fucking Gotham.
I thought that was the 4th season.
Yeah, 4th season, my bad. But yeah, that shit's funny.
It's like, I think the latest episode the last episode I watched was the first one that introduced Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Where like she poisons Harvey Dent, and Batman has to go find a cure. That was a pretty damn good episode.
One of my favourite scenes is when they're all around the table. It's iconic because it's like, one time I was in a quarry fighting Batman, and then I threw a rock at him. Everyone just stares at him.
It was a big rock.
It was a big rock. I love it. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's cool. It's I mean, just from what I've watched, it is really good. Like, when did they introduce Harley Quinn? Actually, like,
I can't remember. It's not too long after Joker.
No, yeah, because it's weird. Joker's first episode was like in a Christmas one, which was
strange.
I thought was kind of strange. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's. I'll tell you what. There is. I think where the Justice League animated series starts. It starts off. I think Batman is trying to like interrogate someone about Joker and Harley Quinn, like where they are, and then Superman shows up and says, I think you found he doesn't know anything," and then Batman grabs Superman and just throws him over the fucking room, and then as he tries to continue, Superman uses his strength to power down Batman, and then he peeks through the mask, says, "Bruce Wayne, you peeked," something like that, which was great.
I think like one of my favorite sort of. It was only a brief clip that you showed me, Kieran, but I think it was from the Justice League animated series where they're basically, I don't know, they're going through identities or whatever, and just like Batman just starts shouting names like Clark Kent,
Wally West,
Barry Allen,
Wally
Clark
West,
Kent, Wally West, Clark Kent, and then just pulls up
Bruce Wayne.
You know, I just like that.
It's because they're on the run, because they went with the Justice Lord angle, which is one of my favourite angles in all of the Justice League. But
as opposed to the 90-degree angle?
No. It's one of my favourite stories.
I'm trying to remember, who was the fucknut that wrote The Dark Knight Returns?
Oh,
Simon
Miller. No, not Simon Miller.
Yeah,
Simon Miller's someone else. Kevin Miller, I think.
Fuck it. No, that's not the racist one. No, it's
no, that is the racist one.
I've got Dark Knight Returns here actually. Hang on. Fuck, where is it?
I can't remember where I put mine.
It's because I bought it like with that thing. Hang on, who wrote it? Fuck, it doesn't say.
It should be Kevin Miller. He is the racist one.
Yeah, he's. Fuck, who wrote this one? Frank Miller.
That's
Frank
it.
Miller. Kevin Miller.
That's
Where did I get
He's
that
still
from?
insane.
Yeah, unfortunately. Great storyteller,
Yeah,
but
because I remember you saying like how racist he was or something.
he's a bit of a racist.
Which is a shame because if
Great
you have
comic
such
book
good...
writers, but why be a terrible person?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a shame. Okay, so after we do this hunt, we are going to fast travel to Taka and give him the stuff and maybe get his next quest started. And then we are going to go along with some story, get that done. Yeah.
You know what? Since we were on a long tangent about comic books, I might as well bring this little fact up. I once read the entirety of Watchmen, and you know what?
It's great.
I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, no.
Chester,
I gotta give it a reread. I gotta give it a reread because you know what? Something I say is that if you don't like something at first, give it another shot when you're older because you might fully enjoy it and understand it.
The movie is great.
I have not seen it.
You've got to thank David Hayter for that one because he was the writer for it.
Which, that's fucking amazing. The only thing I've seen so far of it has been the song that was used for the trailers, which was essentially a remade, I guess you could say remix of a Smashing Pumpkins song. The end is the beginning is the end, instead of the beginning, the end. The beginning is the end is the beginning, which was used in a Batman film.
Oh. Yeah.
I was just about speaking of Watchmen though. I told Kieran this, Chester, but I read like a sort of a compilation of like I think it was the 100 greatest graphic novels, and Watchmen was rated as number 1.
What is this
shit,
thing here?
Forgot to say what the other thing I've seen from Watchmen is. Obviously the intro, because goddamn, that is an amazing intro.
Oh, yeah. So good.
So I really do need to sort of sit down and read it properly.
Also, using Bob Dylan's "Times Are Changing" to
Great choice.
show how time is changing. That is too perfect.
Oh, yeah. So good. I'm really annoyed that the level 74 mech has showed up. I don't want to deal with him.
Won't lie, somebody redid. Essentially, somebody took inspiration from the Watchmen intro and decided to use it for a little machinima they did for. Essentially, in Grand Theft Auto 5, you're allowed to record stuff and essentially like make your own sorts of short films or so.
Yeah, I've seen that.
How
Yeah.
you portray it. Essentially, somebody made one to be a representation of his grandfather's life. Goddamn, does it somehow hit me right in the chest?
Yeah. Oh, hi, Ludwig. Good to finally have you show up. We have just been side questing and hunting at the moment.
A hunting we will go.
As soon as this... Okay, that thing's done. Alright, we are moving. I'm sorry, but the fucking level 74 mech... no, we are not dealing with that. Oh my god! Stupid fuck! Ugh. You'll see it, but...
Oh!
Ugh. I done did an escape.
You done did an escape.
Okay, let's go back to where the car is.
The hell? What kind of voice was that?
I don't even
I was
know.
trying to go for a sort of Cletus sort of one.
Cletus? We're talking
But
Cletus from The Simpsons?
That's the one.
I done diddly did it. Hey, yous can't do that.
You twos can't do that.
I say that, but I've got a friend with a southern accent. Fucking. You know what? I won't lie. I think I am a bit too influenced by the people around me because I take in some of the accents. My friend, who is from Mississippi, because of her southern accent, started speaking with a slight bit of an accent. I think since I've been around you guys, the accents your accents are kind of rubbing off on me. Which is kind of odd, because
Gross.
to you, it's not an accent. I have an accent.
Yeah, I guess.
Your accent is cool, mine's annoying.
No. To be honest, any kind of accent's interesting rather than the boring, normal way of speech. Russian, Spanish.
So it's like when you hear other people's accents compared to your own, it's like,
Yeah.
just adjust.
It's different, so it's cool.
Finally,
which is a lot
Ludwig.
better than the standard. It's a lot better than the standard human reaction to something that's different, which is like, I'm not used to that. Kill it.
Like, finally, Ludwig has seen Infinity War. Took him long enough.
There you go, Ludwig. You're free from those spoilers.
He's finally seen Infinity War. The question is, do you feel good?
No.
It was so good, he says.
Yes, it was so good.
One of the best films I've ever seen.
Was worth me losing all my fucking money and being in a theater for nearly 3 hours with no sort of fucking water or
Oh,
bathroom breaks.
ouch.
Which is why I didn't down a drink for Infinity War, because I did not want to miss a single moment.
Yeah, it would be tough if that was the case.
You really don't want to have to go through all that shit.
No. Hooray! We talked to someone who told us exactly where the dog tag was. Nice. That was a complete fucking accident.
You know what? I probably already brought this up, but you know who I really wanted to have play Cable in Deadpool 2?
Who?
Who?
Ron Perlman.
I was thinking that. I was thinking that exactly the same time. Right now, I was just thinking.
Jester, who did you say?
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman.
Hellboy.
Oh, Hellboy. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. I can see that, yeah.
I
Like-
love that man's voice.
Like, I don't
He has
mind
got a
that
hell of
he
a-
didn't. I think Josh Brolin was a great choice as well.
Yeah, like
But
Thanos and Cable.
That's
you
a
know?
lot of damage.
that's a lot of damage. And now Flex Tape comes with multiple colors.
Flex tape.
Flex tape. Fixes
Um,
everything.
You're so screwed. Oh yeah, Bruce Banner saying that was hilarious. You guys are so screwed now.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that. I'm just hyped for
Alright,
Avengers
you big
4.
green. Alright, you
Asshole.
big green asshole.
I'll do it myself.
No!
Kieran, I was just gonna say, kind of off topic, but I was just checking Facebook here, and someone's done like sort of, I guess, demo for like a Rayman game in the Unreal Engine,
Ooh, interesting.
and someone just sort of posted it saying like, imagine Rayman 3 in the Unreal Engine.
Oh yeah, I'd like that.
You know what? I've got another funny story regarding Rayman. I've only ever played 2, and I never beat it because I got stuck.
So
Play
I-
3, play 3, play 3, play 3. It's so
Okay,
good.
play E3.
No, not E3.
It's like even then, the only version of 2 that I have played isn't even like 2. It's a bit of Rayman Revolution and Rayman 3D. So
My
Play
version was on
3.
Dreamcast.
I've got 3. I have 3. I just need to play it.
Play it.
Honestly, I just can't be arsed with all
I'll
the bullshit
try it
that
at
one
some
has.
point in
Play it.
time, just not
It's
now.
so easy compared to the
Oh
other
my
ones.
God.
Play it.
I'm sharing that.
How
I'm sharing
easy
it.
are we talking? Are we talking along the lines of...
It's a good, balanced, fun time. It's not bullshit like one is.
So, which honestly, with that, I'd honestly like to see another Rayman game in a 3D style. You know?
Yeah, and the music is amazing,
Exactly.
and it's funny.
Buttbox.
Yes, Glowbox is in it. Just so you know.
I like Glowbox from what I've seen of every Rayman 2.
Ugh.
You know what I've started to appreciate more and more often? Just silent walks by myself, and if I got good headphones. Something I do as I listen to music and I just get creative.
Usually whenever I take a walk is usually when I'm walking my dogs, and usually then I can't listen. Well, I mean, the other day I was walking them, and I just played music in the background. I was playing the Sonic Adventure soundtrack, just out in the open and just no one around, and it was great, you know?
So for
Out of
helping out,
curiosity, what breeds?
okay. So for helping out Taka, he's finally rewarding us with a wonderful meal of a steak.
Green eggs and ham.
No.
Don't you like
I
green
would
eggs
not
and
have
ham?
it in a plane. I would not have it in a car. I wouldn't have it there. I wouldn't have it there. I wouldn't have it
I wouldn't
anywhere.
have it anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. Well, fuck
You
you,
know
said
what?
Sam.
That was a fucking bet by Dr. Seuss. A friend betted him that you can't write a best-selling book with this amount of words. It's like you're
And he was-
on and fucking
and he was-
won.
And he was just like, hold my beer.
Let's look at the steak that.
Hold my pen.
Oh my god! Look at that. Oh, my mouth is
Why does
watering.
the food in this game look so fucking good?
Oh,
The sizzling humongous steak.
humongo.
Humongous what? Humongo what?
And
Humongo
because we ate it,
Sexual harassment, is that?
because we ate it, Ignis came up with the recipe. He said, "I dare say we can make
I'm
this."
going to plagiarize.
is
I've
the
come up
best
with a
looking-
plagiary.
Yeah.
This is the best looking food I've ever seen in a video game.
And then, if you're like me, you cry because you realize you can only afford food from the dollar store. Actually,
I mean,
technically, I can't afford much more better food, but I just decide to go with the dollar store because it's cheaper, and plus, not to mention,
Yeah, you gotta
I
save that
can
money.
actually keep it.
Oh,
You gotta save that money, mate. It's all right.
For fuck's sake, Prompto is still behind.
just a little bit. Oh, that is a fucking cool shot. That's a really cool shot. Yeah. Look at this. This is awesome.
That's a cool picture.
No,
reminds me of, like,
we're not going
one of
to
my-
hold on to this one for one very specific reason, Ignis. Oh my god! Way to go!
What the hell?
What the fuck was that?
And Gladius
God.
is just in the back, like, yeah,
There
I
was
can
a-
still
there was-
see that.
There was a texture in the way.
Jesus.
A texture.
Whoa.
Okay, PlayStation, that is not the word PlayStation.
I'll show you PlayStation.
You know what? Because my headset, it fucking assumes every goddamn word is the word PlayStation to activate it using voice.
Honestly, I don't have like the sort of. It's like with Xbox, I don't have the Kinect, so I can't do it voice activated.
Good.
I wouldn't want the Kinect anyway.
Xbox self-destructs.
It'll do that
What?
anyway. Too much
I
pressure.
can't.
Pray for mojo.
Pressure. Pressure.
I can't do that, Dave.
I'm afraid I
That
can't
would be
let
a
you do
good
that.
sign
Sorry.
program.
I'm sorry, Dave.
This mission
I can't
means
let
too
you do
much
that.
to me.
Oh god. I wonder if Red Dwarf has ever done a 2001 Space Odyssey.
There's gotta be one in there.
parody.
There's gotta be one in there somewhere.
Got to be.
I think the closest one so far would be Queeg 500.
That's probably exactly where it
Actually,
is.
no. There's also. Did you watch Series 10 of Red Dwarf, Chester?
I've gone all the way up to, I think, isn't 8 when the nanomachines bring the shit back?
That's
nanomachines,
Series 8.
son.
I don't really
Yeah.
like. I mean, I don't hate Series 8, but it's probably my least favorite.
I think my least favorite would be around the time when Rimmer kind of left off, and
That's 7.
Yeah.
I
won't
didn't
lie,
mind.
it was still memorable, but something about it just felt lacking.
It's weird, but I almost want to say my favorite series is 6.
6.
Which is the one
yeah.
where like they lose Red Dwarf and they have to go and find it.
That was also a weird one. Just
I really
the
enjoyed
idea
it.
of the totally
I don't know
had
why.
the blue plot.
If you wish to
Yeah.
wait,
I really enjoyed it. I don't know why, but I just found it really fun.
I'll be weird. One of my favorite episodes has to be backwards.
Christ, what series is that again?
3. It's the first episode
Oh
of 3.
yeah, that is a great episode. I love it.
Nodno, what's that? It's London, 178 miles.
And just how like Lister and Cat think they're just translating.
You okay?
Yeah.
What?
Are you sure?
Did you not see Noct just running in place there? Not being able to go through the smallest of gaps.
So this is the essence of speed Kazuma Kiryu was talking about.
Obviously. Okie doke.
Okie dokie Loki.
We hand over the slimy eel oil to the frog lady.
All slimy. Marco Rousing, it's all slimy.
Why does she want slimy oil?
She's researching frogs.
me.
No,
Fetish.
not that.
Don't kink shame me.
No, she's
my kink.
No. She's researching frogs.
Ah, she's trying to
Froggos.
find the rare Pepe.
No.
Gotta find them froggos.
Why'd she say no like that?
Because
Kieran hates
Pepe's
those dead memes.
It's shit. Dead memes should stay dead. Like that stupid fucking gorilla that was never funny anyway.
Oh, but this meme should never stay dead.
Oh look, it's Pride Rock.
Some memes never live long enough to die. Like with, what was it? Shooting Stars. I don't think that one was used long enough.
Agreed.
One of my favorite ones has been Bart hitting Homer over the head with a chair.
Yeah.
I just find that so funny.
Shit, Tom, did you see the one I did with SGB?
Yeah, that was great. I love that.
should be a nice change of pace.
Somebody was expecting me to use Elliot. It's like,
I think I retweeted it. I can't remember.
ow.
But I found it so funny. Oh yeah. What is the deal with the Laurel and the Yanni meme? I don't know what that's about.
You know
It's
how
essentially that fucking
alright,
dress meme.
You know how people saw the white and gold and blue and black dress because of lighting in very specific areas. Well, you know how when people are older or younger, they can hear things at higher frequencies.
Yeah.
So someone put the word Yanni, which is at a higher pitch, so younger people can hear someone say Yanni, where people who can hear lower hertz, Laurel. I hear Laurel because my ears have just aged, I suppose. Because it's...
I hear Yanni.
Yeah, so it's literally all to do with... it's literally just all to do with listening to whatever you can hear. It's like the mosquito thing.
That's weird.
Yeah. But there's also a wait. There's also one other thing. Do you know there was a Ben 10 toy called Brainstorm? Or well, there's a toy going around that if you listen, if you specifically listen for each word, it'll either say brainstorm or green needle. It says brainstorm each time, but the fact that you're trying to hear the word green needle, it sounds like it.
Is it like one of those videos where it's like you hear one guy say it and like it has a bunch of like different ways to hear it?
No, it literally. If you're listening for it and you convince yourself, like it's kind of like a placebo. If you try and listen for it, you can hear someone say green needle, but only if you're specifically listening for it.
That reminds me of the flowers from Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh,
What are they
I
saying?
love a dick.
Oh, I love a dick. Oh, well, just so happens I'm into flowers. Oh God, no!
Well, so's that bee from Conker.
Not in public, Mario! Also, Jesus fucking Christ, I won't lie. I actually played through Conquer Live and Reloaded, and you know what? It's got great humor, but when it really comes to push, Conquer wasn't that fantastic in gameplay.
It's not.
And it ended on such a fucking dour note.
Well,
that it just
was
kind
the
of
point.
ultimately
I mean, it's the kind of game which I think you just expect for that kind of ending, really, because it's already just got a bunch of shit in it, but I do own Live and Reloaded, but I've got like the original on Rare Replay as well, so I'll probably play that first.
That would probably be the only reason why I'd either get an Xbox, or unless if it's available on PC. I've heard it's available on PC, is it?
No, I think it's just Xbox One.
God damn it.
Yeah, but it's like, it was the main reason I bought an Xbox One, because I wanted to play Rare Replay.
Yay! I get to pay $60 for a shit ton of good Rare video games.
Well, Battletoads.
I mean, there were other games as well. Like, I wanted all the premium consoles that were out now. And again, there are games that are coming out for the Xbox One, like Anthem, and, you know, I wanted to play Halo 5, so, you know.
Wait, Tom, were you just trying to do... Somebody was trying to do the fucking Battletoads pause theme. Oh,
that was
God,
me.
my brain
That was
just
me.
shat itself.
That was Keiran.
Sorry, I misheard the... God, I'm sorry for mixing up your voices.
It's fine, we're British.
We're both Brits.
But as I went back and watched, one of the LPs I've been going back and watching, which I need to finish, is Half-Life, and I noticed slight nuances between the three of your voices. Dan specifically has the higher-pitched voice out of the three of you.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he
Keiran,
does.
you're more of the... Kieran's more of the little, in the middle, and Tom, you're more... You have a slightly deeper voice. Slightly.
I mean, when I hear myself back in audio, I have a deeper voice, but it's weird. Whenever I hear myself talk, I almost think I have a higher pitched voice.
To answer your question, Rob, no.
Same with me.
It's weird. Oh Christ, no! Like Battletoads, like
That's bullshit.
I mean, the game apparently the game's hard enough as it is, but like, have you seen multiplayer Battletoads?
Fuck.
Fuck that shit.
I've heard horror stories.
The fact that you can damage your own teammates is just
Stupid.
in a
Why?
2D game is bullshit.
You know what? I just realized.
I've seen AVGN's video on it. That's all I need.
Today's Sunday. I've got some shit to do. I gotta get ready for tomorrow.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow.
Tomorrow, class.
Ah.
I gotta go break the news to my teacher that I am no longer... Nifel English is no longer impossible.
Impossible.
No joke, I told that to my friend before I left off to take the test. Nifel English? That's impossible.
And please tell me they thought you were serious.
I'm not sure, because it's been a few days.
You can't climb that boulder, Keiran.
I'm trying.
You can't do it.
Oh shit, that reminds me. I got to the point in the Half-Life fucking LP. Give it to me.
so ashamed.
And you just do it in one fucking go.
Oh, right, that. Yeah.
Oh Christ!
Poor Tom.
You know what? With Half-Life, I just put it down. It was my first Let's Play for the channel, and really didn't do it justice.
Don't worry. I think just like Elliot with World 1-1, it's gonna stick with you, but you will prove yourself.
It's kind of become
There'll
an
be a
inside joke on the channel where it's like, hey, it's better than Half-Life. I mean, I still really like Half-Life, but Half-Life 2 is better.
I once legitimately tried to go through Half-Life, and again, just like with most video games I tried to play, I didn't get that far. But let's just say the time I had, I really enjoyed it.
It's a great game. I just hate its enemy placement.
I got up to the point of what was it, Ravenclaw, basically the town that's obviously supposed to be. Hey, remember how we used to be more like a horror game? Yeah.
Oh wait, you mean you're talking about Half-Life 2?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
never played the
Ra-
original Half-Life.
No, I played Half-Life 2 first. I love Half-Life 2, one of my favorite games ever made. Yeah, I know.
No joke. I always wanted to at least try. How I know of Half-Life, it was because a friend of mine had it available on the Xbox 360, the orange box, which essentially
The Orange Box.
Valve gives you 5 fucking games. 5 games!
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Just you get
For
the whole
roughly
Half-Life 2
around $60
package,
bucks.
Portal. You get the whole Half-Life 2 package, Portal, and Team Fortress 2. It's like,
Unless if you
Sign
don't
me up.
have internet connection.
yeah.
Which, if you were like me, all you basically could do is just basically do the taunts, and essentially that was the extent of your fun. Although I did have some fun with my cousins, who showed me it, and essentially our favorite thing to do was do Heavy's taunt with Sasha. He was like, kiss
Yeah.
me, then press
Oh, yeah,
the
kiss-
medic
kiss
button.
Yeah. I mean,
Medic!
honestly, these days, if anyone's playing Team Fortress 2, because a lot of people still are, it's just through Steam. Like,
Yeah.
the console version stopped getting updated a long time ago.
New generations can handle it.
My name is Uncreative. Hello, it's been a while. How you doing?
Hi, my name is Uncreative.
Uncreative.
It's like, yeah, I do Half-Life 1. I think it's more of a case of I played Half-Life 2 first, and I fell in love with the world and the characters that were in there compared to Half-Life 1. Because Half-Life 1's more of a game of shoot shit and go. Half-Life 2 has that, but there's a lot more characters to love and create, find, and just make the world feel bigger.
I think if I remember correctly, doesn't Gordon originally have a ponytail in the first one?
No.
That sort of shit doesn't fly around here. I don't know why. For some reason, I just don't like the idea of... It's gonna sound really odd, but... I don't know. I don't think a ponytail suits men. That's just me.
Well,
Wait,
I'm
ponytail suits.
inclined to disagree because I have to put my hair up in a ponytail on some occasions, and I kind of look decent.
Don't worry,
I
no
can't ima-
disrespect to you.
Of
I
course.
can't imagine what I'd look like in a ponytail.
Well, I can't imagine you with long hair.
I could, honestly, if I had long hair, it'd probably just sort of turn into a mullet.
You with a mullet. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Dun-
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
just
you
pull
did
it off.
your
You'd have
lord,
you'd
oh
have
my
to
God,
you'd have to pull off the
dinosaurs.
southern
I
accent
destroyed the
perfectly.
Dinosaurs just because I was born Sephiroth.
Jelly
like if
car.
It's like if you've ever seen The Walking Dead, there's a character in there called Eugene who has a mullet. If I had a mullet, I'd essentially just be him. But yeah, I mean, I'd be interested to see what I had with long hair, or at least grow my hair out a bit longer than what it normally
Also-
gets to be.
God, speaking of Walking Dead, that got me back to thinking about Death Stranding.
Ugh.
That
I want-
fucking
I want it out.
baby.
I want
Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus.
Oh
Love that name.
my god!
Still one of my favourite jokes I've ever heard. It's
Norman Reedus
so
and
good.
the Funky Fetus.
Where the hell did you hear that?
Oh, someone changed
Meme
the
for
name
ages.
of. It's been a meme for ages. Like someone took, the second trailer where, or no, the first trailer where he looks up into the sky and he sees the name Death Stranding. Someone moved it around and photoshopped it to say Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus because he grabs the baby.
Oh my god, that is
I'm genuinely surprised you haven't heard of this meme. It started like as soon as the game was released. I mean,
Released?
not released, but as soon as it. God, no, we missed that. No, it started as soon as it was announced.
I am so sorry for fucking.
That's fine.
My brain
I'm
cells.
glad you're
Christ, I
laughing.
never heard of that.
It makes me happy.
Makes me happy.
Christ. Makes me happy.
Makes me happy.
He going surfing on the internet.
Oh, he got it. He got the reference.
We're talking about the CS 188 video.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Makes me happy just as a hot dog goes in his mouth. Which is great, because I'd love for them to go to hell someday.
The one meme I took away from it was, hi, I'm Morgan Freeman. You might be wondering what I'm doing inside no movies.
I didn't know this was a thing.
Hi there. I'm Morgan Freeman.
You know what? Here's a fun fact about South Park. You can't fight Morgan Freeman if your character's African American.
Huh.
Which, as a result, I wasn't able to do it when I did my LP of it.
Ah. So you went on super difficult, did you?
Super difficult? Nah, I just did it because I have a traditional character I make. I think it was around Saints Row the 3rd where I just decided to make a female character. Thought, why not make a female character? Thought, African American? Alright, cool. And every time a game allows me to make her, I will.
Cool. Alright, we're going to do one more hunt. Then we're going to talk to a tipster. And then when we're done, we are going to story and then end the stream with the big thing that happens in that story section. You'll be seeing
I was genuinely about to ask Kieran, sorry mate. I was just going to say, are you recording till 10 tonight or half 10?
When I'm gonna finish as soon as we finish the story bit, which is after we finish this hunt. So
Okay.
it shouldn't be too long, but I suppose we'll see, because sometimes it might. I don't know. I don't know how long it will take. Hopefully not long.
Because the latest I think I could be here for is probably till 10 because
Well,
I'm going to get a shower before my folks have one. So
yeah, that's fine. Like if I don't want to keep any of you, so if you do need to drop out, just feel free and just let me know. Like, hey, I've got to go. Like, that's
but
fine.
I'm good for
man.
like another 20 minutes though anyway. So
That's cool.
Don't
'cause-
worry, it's early in the morning over here, so I can
Yeah.
have a very long day.
Cool.
it
All
was
I got
me
to do.
last night during the pre-3 discussion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kieran, did you get my the pre-3 audio I sent you?
I'm editing it as soon as this stream is done, because
Okay. I
I've
just want
got
to make
all
sure
the
that
audio. Yeah, it's all there.
Okay, cool. So it did work. That's the main thing.
Yeah, it did. So like, by the way, that's one thing I wanted to bring up to you. One thing I'm gonna do for the editing. So you know how we went from panel to panel and whatnot. You know how you said Sega has like the floating eye with the Sega logo in the eye. Well,
Yeah.
PlayStation has the PlayStation with that weird robotic
PlayStation.
voice. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
And it Xbox has its main logo thing, like the little like vroom,
Yeah.
and how Nintendo has
Yeah.
the now.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Switch. I love doing the Switch ones.
I'm going to be when we move on to each conference. I'm gonna do that,
I'm
and
gonna
then
edit in each. Yeah.
yeah,
That's a wonderful idea.
and then
That
in the
sounds
description, I'm going to be doing in the description, I'm going
Timestamps.
timestamps. Yeah.
That'd be cool. I look forward to seeing you just edit in the different. You know.
Yeah, as soon as I'm done with this, because I've got all the audio files in there, all I've got to do is sync them up and listen to it, and whenever anything is desynced, I'm going to have to fix it, but that's okay. Damn B,
I hate
get
it when
back here.
audio de-streamings.
Did you just say,
De-syncs.
did you say de-shrinks?
I
Yes.
running.
That's the new DJ. De-streamings.
Obviously.
Mix Sonic.
Mix Sonic.
It's MC Sonic Elliott.
Sonic has great eyes. Ruined forever.
Panoramic shot.
Oh shit. Question for
Kieran.
you, Tom.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Chester.
Well, first to you.
Well, I was just gonna say, Kieran, we've got to talk about Mario Tennis Aces.
Who
like
cares?
in the preview. The Nintendo fanboy and someone.
Well, we've seen enough of it.
Oh, but then again,
Or-
when does it? June
Oh.
22nd.
Yeah, so I'm not expecting much from it.
Yeah. I mean, then again, it's not a big deal anyway. I'm not that interested in it. I'll get it eventually.
The only thing that interests me is how adorable Chain Chomp is with the fucking tennis racket.
Aw. Interesting.
But yeah. But anyway, Chester, what were you saying?
I was just wondering, kind of interested to gauge what is your thoughts about The Last of Us Part 2?
Excitement.
I mean, I was going to say this year, but most likely I think it's going to be coming out next year. But either way, I'm really, really excited for it.
You know what, as I stated a while ago on my Twitter, because I think I heard a rumor that a majority of the story will take place in Seattle, I wonder if they're going to at least make a reference to other places in Washington. Which, you know, that would be kind of
most
interesting.
likely, I get the feeling they would, like, because I think in the original Last of Us they made reference to a bunch of different areas just across the states, really.
Yeah, because essentially you were going from Boston all the way over to fucking Salt Lake City, or Utah.
Yeah. So I imagine there's probably going to still be a huge depth of land to explore for it.
Although, here's the question. Would, in the Last of Us universe, has the Great Earthquake happened yet? Because essentially, there's something about the tectonic plates of the Earth that essentially the whole west coast of America, there'll be a massive earthquake that'll just basically wreck the side of the west of the U.S., which will essentially cause anything that's below sea level to be flooded, which sadly would mean my hometown would be flooded.
Yay!
I wasn't aware that there was an earthquake in The Last of Us, actually, so, you know what? That's, I didn't know that.
That's basically something that will happen. Nobody's
Will.
sure if it will happen, but
it might.
I'm unsure if it's even in The Last of Us itself.
Yeah.
Move out of the way. Move out of the way. Move out of the
Move,
way.
bitch!
Move out
Get
of the
out
way.
the way!
Get off the way, bitch.
Fucking-
Get off the way.
Unbelievable.
Get the fuck out of the way!
It killed
Get the
everybody,
fuck out of the car.
but hey, fucking
Blob's ashore. I misread that as Blob's asshole.
I remember Mum's
good to know what you're thinking about, Chester.
What?
Good to know what's on your mind.
Ass!
Ass,
Fuck.
titties, ass and titties. I
Ass
said
and titties.
ass, titties,
Titties.
ass and
I
titties.
use the titties. I just think of Angry Joe whenever I hear that.
Ass. Tits.
Okie doke. We're going to fast travel. We're going to
We're going too fast? Oh no!
No, fast travel to
no.
the story place, and then we are going to talk to a vendor person. Say, hey, well done on that hunt, dude. And then
We're gonna talk.
and then
For a second there, when you said we're gonna talk to a vendor, I swear it sounded like you said we're gonna talk to a vending machine. It's like,
Obviously.
okay.
people die when they are killed. It's really powerful, especially against living
Fair enough.
things. I got a shotgun, Jill sandwich, and other words.
Maybe it would help if you, the master of
Of
unlocking,
unlocking.
were to take
Look at
this.
this. Fucking
You can't kill
kill
me!
What you have to wait till the
Why
balcony goes
is
up and
that
sees.
line so funny?
You've got. Wait, hey Tom, remember this?
The cough from Sonic 2?
No, when you did this,
Oh yeah, that, and then
and you
Dan,
you disabled
defense.
Dan.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. He just found it funny.
Wait.
Trust me, all you have to do is wait for the finale.
It was,
I'm
I don't know what
sorry.
exactly caused Dan to piss himself laughing, but
I'm sorry, but he just went, "Pfft," and you disabled Dan. It's like, oh no! How did just a slight fucking noise just...
Don't trust me, we don't know, but you'll see.
Or here.
Resident Evil 1 was such a good playthrough.
I'm looking forward for the rest of it to go up.
I know, it's gonna be
Chester, what
good,
did you think of part
especially-
if you watched
Part 1, a little slow, but Part 2 will increase. A
Yes,
bit like with SGB's Far Cry 5, which, to be honest, a little nervous about that because, to be perfectly honest, it seems a bit odd that it's just Matt's kind of out of the blue because we're basically skipping over the 3, so we can't have the glorious inconspicuous.
I know the one. He'll probably do
But-
it anyway.
Part
Okay.
1 of that LP just felt off because it felt like there should have been more. It should have been longer.
Yeah.
Which won't lie, I kind of understand the reasoning why, so that way they could have multiple parts. But in their own right, if they just keep it like 20 minutes of video, they're never not going to get far in God of War or
No.
Far Cry for that matter.
No, but to be fair, they've been going longer in some parts, but not as much as they need to. My name is Uncreative. Weren't they working at Resident Evil 2 Remake at one point? I know that they were. I don't know if it's
They
still a
are
thing.
still.
Okay, good. We haven't
Basically,
heard
according
anything.
to a leak, it is going to happen sometime around holiday season this year. And sadly, it is not going to be taking the route of Resident Evil 7, which will suck, but hey, I'll still pick it up because Resident Evil 2 was the only other Resident Evil I touched. I still didn't beat it, but goddammit, did I love it.
So if that's the case, Resident Evil 2 Remake shows up at E3, hell yeah, I'd be up for that.
That'd be some cool shit.
I would not say no.
Excuse me. Hello, I'm a representative of Capcom. I'd just like to let you know, watch this. Trailer plays. Yep. Have a good day.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Alright.
Oh shit! You know
All
what?
right,
I
partner.
ever tell you guys the dream I had that last year I was watching E3, and out of nowhere a representative of Rockstar comes out and it's like they show off stuff regarding Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's like, oh yeah, that's super cool. And then they're like, at the same time, we've got something that we're working on. It's just right now in the planning stages. We haven't done that much, but we've got good enough of something to tease you. And they reveal Bully 2. Oh, that would be amazing.
Okie doke, it's time for some story. We've done quite a bit
No, my
since
virgin
then.
eyes can't handle the story.
Okay, so we have...
My eyes took your virginity.
Okay, so this guy's been on the pier for a good number of days, so let's approach him. Oh dear, it's this dickhead.
Oh, you finally approached me, Noctis. Thank Christ. I've been here for 5 days.
Essentially,
Oh, hello there.
I love this guy's
That
voice.
fat-
He's,
that fat
he's one of my
guy over there
favourite
was
characters in
feeding
this
me.
game. So,
Check out
essen-
that hair.
yeah, essentially, this is all related to the visions that Noct has been having of some weird rock face.
Some weird rock face. Ah,
Yeah.
so somebody hits the rock hard enough to essentially leave a dent?
Nope, not that. So, this guy is apparently going to take us to where the meteor is, because if you remember, we were going into where the disc was.
Hey, stranger, isn't it a bit hot in all those fucking clothes?
Shut up. No, but anyway,
Shut
so
up,
this
Chester.
guy's name is Ardyn. His full name is Ardyn Izunia. So that sounds like a friendly name. But what he said is, what he's basically saying is, one of those riddles is, hey, the Archean, which is the Titan, like he gave you a nursery rhyme, and then he says, heed the call, something like that. That's how you keep him on his feet, or some shit like that. But we've been seeing visions of some weird rock face, and also we tried to go visit the meteor, or the disc of Corthus earlier. Wait, don't tell me. Okay, good. Alright, ignore me. But we couldn't get there because the
Invisible boatmobile.
no, but essentially the way to there was blocked. The Empire had taken it over. So how is this guy going to take us there? So
He's gonna steal a car.
Ardyn is going to take us to the disc. Thanks, Ardyn.
Okay.
Cool.
You know, I was...
Okay.
In order for us to get there, we must jack a vehicle.
Well, no. He says drive the car. So we're going to tail him, basically. We're going to follow him.
Never mind.
So that's a good plan, I think. Nothing bad's possibly going to happen.
You know you know how I was saying earlier about like what I'd look like with longer hair? I reckon it'd be something along the lines of Arden or Gladius.
Yeah, maybe. So we've just ended the chapter. We're going on to chapter 4, Living Legends. As the land is rocked by tremors, Noctis is racked with headaches. The self-styled man of no consequence advises that the would-be king go and heed the Archean's call. Though loath to believe a suspicious stranger, the four friends nevertheless find themselves with no recourse but to follow Arden to the Disk of Corthus, where Titan is said to slumber.
Holy sh! Whoa, that was wow.
Roses are red. I like the smell of pine. I summoned a demon to get likes online.
Nice.
Roses are red. I'm going to murder you.
Die.
Roses are red and true love is rare. Booty, 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 booty,
Booty,
rocking
booty,
everywhere.
booty, booty, rocking everywhere.
I love that.
On my end, we did that perfectly seems.
Not for me.
There's another version which I did, and it's
Blessing
hard to
of
say
the
this because
Gods.
I fucking hate the name of it. There's an ice cream that is so hard to pronounce. Basically, it is one letter off from being a very word I should not say.
Yeah.
A bad word.
Yeah. I would have to pronounce it.
Don't.
Or
Yeah,
enunciate it.
so Arden is saying, don't crash into him, just follow him.
Don't crash into me, just follow me. Alright. The fuck?
Yeah. Keep up with Arden's car, or the game will end.
That picture's actually kind of adorable.
Which one?
Well, just on Twitter, it's basically a picture of Kevin Conroy sort of hugging Mark Hamill, like recreating a picture of sort of Batman hugging the Joker.
Oh yeah.
Like from some fan art, it's kind of adorable.
They are always Batman and Joker for me. No one
They
else
will
could
be.
possibly beat it.
At least in the voice sort of department, you know.
Well, in general.
You know what? Again, I think I said this at one point in time in another stream. All my life, never knew that they were still a part of my life. Like, through other forms of shows.
It's still so weird, like when you think, oh yeah, you know, Mark Hamill, the guy, you know, Luke Skywalker from Star Wars, he voices the Joker.
And he voices
It's like, holy shit.
so many other people. He's in Yakuza.
Exactly. Yeah, he does a lot.
Yeah.
He's
Shit you not.
a prolific voice actor, Mark Hamill. He's done a lot of great stuff.
Fucking the same guy who does the voice of whom Mark Hamill voices Goro Majima, or Majima essentially is what he's called, and the Japanese voice actor has been the long-running voice actor for Donatello in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when it's over in Japan.
I don't get why you like camping so much.
What?
Under the stars at one with nature.
Interesting, huh?
What's not to like? Now in the wild, there
The
are
more you know.
Yep. I love looking up facts.
I like looking up facts.
Show me the Carfax.
Show me the money.
Money, 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 money. Money.
Diddly,
So,
diddly, diddly, diddly.
Arden is basically saying, let's sleep, even though we already did.
Let's sleep. Not with you, Arden. You stay outside.
But
You
no,
look like a bum.
we have been look, we're talking to him, even though he's a mysterious, weird dude. I'm guessing we caught Gladio sleeping. But yeah.
How so?
I'd rather you not be in my photos. Oh, we got a beast whistle. Nice.
A beast whistle.
Oh, wait,
do you
we're listening
follow
to
the
Luna Freya.
completion-
Hold on. Okay. So Luna Freya is alive. That's important. And we're getting a cutscene as a result of it. There she is. Wonderful Oracle Lunafreya. This is what she can do. She's basically Jesus.
Set your heart at rest.
Middle-aged actresses, lesbian Twitter.
So this is...
What?
Yeah, this old man doesn't look too healthy, so... And because she's the Oracle, she has magical powers. She has healing hands from D&D.
It just looks like he fell in the mud.
No, he's recovering from, whatchamacallit, like the attack on the Crown City. So this is our fiancé, by the way. And he's okay. Random old man.
That is all I
Oh my
man.
god.
but trust that relief will come in a matter of days.
So she's Jesus.
It's a miracle.
No, it's the Oracle.
Catholics, what would Jesus do? Cole Phelps. Oh,
What would
God.
Larry do?
No.
Again, I
So,
like
you know how the abbreviation of what would Jesus do is WWJD question mark? You know what Cole Phelps is?
What?
YFYB question mark.
Let us begin at once.
Nice.
Do you get it?
No.
You fucking boys, Valdez.
Oh. Yeah.
And
Okay.
get it? It's because he's talking to somebody who's Catholic, and there's jokes. Eh. Oh, jeez, that was a bit too dark.
Okay,
You
so
went too dark, Chester.
Arden-
Unsubscribe.
yeah, Arden
no!
is saying... Arden is
It's a YouTube
saying...
live stream, nothing darker.
Yeah, Arden is saying we're at a point of no return. It's up to you if you have second thoughts. So we have to follow him to the Disc of Corthus still. Oh, for some reason, One Winged Angel is randomly playing in my car. That could only mean good things. Yeah.
Jelly car.
I'm not in a jelly car. I'm in a chocobo.
Okay. I don't think Tom knows about that, but just randomly in the last session, I just said out of the blue, when I was listening to One Winged Angel at one point, I misheard the lyrics of Set the Wolf as Jelly Car.
I heard that earlier in the stream, yeah.
That
was weird.
Pokemon, let's go. Oh, okay.
Pokemon, let's go.
Ugh.
Where?
Pokemon, let's go.
Meeting
Pikachu, and
strangers
Pokemon,
in
let's go,
public.
Eevee. Okay.
Alright, so this is a big part of the story, so you guys are probably going to love this, I'm not going to lie, but it's going to be one chunk of story and then we're going to end the stream after that. Okay, so we're heading back to the Disc of Corthus, which is all very strange considering we tried to get in before, but the Empire wouldn't let us because they have it all surrounded. Bastards.
Honestly, I know there's only like a bit of the stream left, but I better go or otherwise I'm gonna get a bollocking.
That's fine, dude. It was good having you. Thanks to you for co-hosting, my friend. I will see you soon.
So, buddy, anytime as you can come through.
Yeah.
Anyway, I
see
will
that-
see everybody later at some point.
Bye, Tom.
Stay safe.
You too, Chester. Hope everything's good with you, man.
Most likely it will.
Alright, take it easy, guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Peace.
Cool. Nah, it's just me and Chester now.
What are you saying? That I'm no stranger to His Highness.
You are here, aren't you?
No.
Appreciate the confidence.
Okie doke. So this is the point where we reached beforehand, and it was
Okie
yeah, and it was strange because the Empire attacked us here. Yeah. And we're all very kind of worried about Arden.
Worried in the sense of you think that he's taking us to a trap, or he looks like he's on his last legs.
He looks like might lead us into a trap.
Ah, but does he?
Yeah, maybe. Well, he said he yelled out "Open Sesame," basically, and the door opened. So That's certainly strange.
Oh, damn it. This is why you don't trust guys that look like hobos with long hair.
Although
No matter how
he
good that
is
hair
one of my
looks.
favourite designs. And also, this road does not look safe to drive on.
Who the fuck is driving? Is it
Not.
you or is it... Oh god. This is why we don't give the king... This is why we don't give princes licenses.
So we keep going this way.
Okie doke, so we have to go confront the Archean if he's really here. Well, that little thing just basically revealed it to you.
Loading. Oh! Damn.
Yeah, but these ruins,
For a split
they look...
second, that was fucking impressive.
Yeah, well, it wasn't meant to do that, but these ruins, they look very familiar, kind of like a tomb. This is a royal tomb, and it's not even a dungeon, so that's nice. This is the Tomb of the Mystic. So we're getting one of the king's weapons. Thank God it's still here.
I misheard that as the tuba of the mystic.
No.
Behold as I play the magical brown note.
And we get another weapon of the king's. And it's the
Oh
sword of the
god, it's
Mystic.
gonna be like the original Devil May Cry in it. Oh my god, it actually almost did stab Noctis.
Yeah, that would be terrible. Let's actually equip that, because that is a pretty good weapon.
The blade of the mystic.
It's pretty badass. Oh, and now we have earthquakes. Uh-oh, that could not possibly be... Oh no, I'm having a headache.
Migraine!
Oh no, I'm falling. Sonic.
Ah!
Yay, thank you, Gladio. You saved my life. This is why I like Gladio. He's always going out of his way to save your ass. He shows himself off as the guardian. And oh my god, there he is.
Oh my god!
Hello, Titan.
Holy shit!
How are you? He's speaking to me. I cannot understand.
Oh my god! Atlas shrugged!
Yeah.
Seems we woke the big guy up.
Also, why the fuck is it called Atlas shrugged?
Ah.
Atlas holds the world on his shoulders, so if he
Yes.
shrugs, what happens? The world just elevates for a few seconds.
It's an earthquake, I suppose.
Where it leads. You two try to get down. Very well.
I never thought of it that way.
Be careful.
Yeah. Okie doke. So, the plan...
Just like...
So it's just me and Gladio for now. This guy is just looking at us. Hello. But we have to kind of... Let's kind of just slyly walk away, shall we?
Just like how you told me about Star Wars and how it was the whole in a galaxy far, far away, but the reason why it's called in a galaxy far, far away is because it happened a long time ago,
It's
because if you travel, it would be years into the future.
Yes.
You know what? I won't lie. When you told that to me, I was like, oh shit!
Yeah, that was my reaction too when I realised it. So it's really,
So-
really hot, which is a problem, apparently.
A hot? A hot?
It is a hot, yes, because we are still near the fresh spot of where a meteor landed, and there's flames and heat all over.
Meteor shit!
Yeah,
I had to do one random quote of Creepshow.
yeah. So there's nowhere else to go, except Gladio just found it. Yeah, this looks safe. Huh, chill in a hot place. And a hot plate.
Chill. No room for error here. Indeed.
Yeah, look at how fucking terrifying this is.
Oh shit, that reminds me.
Ugh.
There are points in time in the new God of War where you are going to suffer from acrophobia.
Yay! I've already beaten the lightning dragon thing, so.
Oh, just wait. There is a point in time where you're gonna have to climb a big old fucking
Thing.
It's a tool of a giant.
Awesome.
I will just leave it at that.
Oh no.
But
Ah!
it is fucking amazing.
What is Titan is trying to do? I think Titan doesn't like that I'm trying to leave.
It just looks like he's flipping out his fingers and I was like, Noctis, could you please?
And I'm
Could you
having
please clean my fingernails?
well,
No!
for one thing, everything's shaking at the moment and I'm having headaches. This is a very bad time for this. That was close. Whoa, Gladio nearly bit the dust. I don't think he wants us to leave.
Hate to see how he treats intruders. You want to talk? Screw off. Feelings mutual.
Can't help but continue to think of Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus.
You can't. It's impossible.
What the fuck do you think the plot is? Oh,
I
shit.
don't know. We have to watch and see.
Whatever it is, it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh! I ever tell you that thanks to Metal Gear, I was actually able to pass my social studies?
Hell down. Get off my back. Are you a man of royal blood?
Ooh.
I actually did.
Ooh, okay. But yeah, we're also getting yelling at from Gladio.
What about it? I ain't saying that you've forgotten.
You're a man of royal blood, aren't you? Yeah, or sort
You're
of.
not the only one who's having a tough time. We're all on edge.
He's basically saying, stop being a whiny bitch.
We and the city are the king's
Oh, that's cute.
guard the king with our lives. That's the way it's always been. I've embraced my duty. And I take pride in it.
That is
He's-
just cute.
Yeah, he's taking pride in the fact that he is a
When you can't focus, that's
king's shield, basically.
my job. So let me do it, alright?
Gladio's words lit a fire in Noctis's heart. Now riled, Noctis has strength has increased by 50% randomly,
But I had to get it out.
Feel your dark soul light.
Remember,
more or less.
rush ahead on your own. Hey, Gladio.
Essentially, if you're wondering what I'm thinking is cute, an artist who I follow, who does not some not safe for work, decided to do a cute version of He-Man. He-Man, Skeletor, and a few other characters. Let's just say it is unbelievably cute.
Nice. Okay, we're also getting a call from Iggy. The Imperial troops are coming in. Great.
Every time you say Iggy, I'm thinking, oh god, please not be Azalea.
No, Ignis. So the fact that
Recipe.
the fact that the Empire is here is never a good thing. So let's just deal with this because maybe they want to have something to do with the Archean or the Archean. When I say that, I mean Titan. So let's take out
March
the
in the
Empire.
Empire.
Yeah, let's take out. Okay, so this is the power of the Blade of the Mystic.
Power! I don't know why, I've been way too much of in a singing mood today.
That's fine. But there we go, we did it. We stopped him. And now we are face to face with the big man himself.
Hi there, can you show your pearly whites to me?
Well, he is. Let's be honest.
Hey! I'm here!
Oh, my head.
You know what? That reminds me. Back in the days when places like Walmart used to have little kiosks where you were able to essentially play demos of games, I used to play the Batman Arkham Asylum demo, and as I would play the fighting demo, I would just hum Crash by Static X to myself.
Yeah. So, yeah, if it wasn't obvious, we got someone to fight. And for this, I do actually want to turn up the battle theme. So if it becomes hard to hear me, I can only apologize. But I love this theme
Oh
so
God,
much.
Titan, that's not my finish. That's not my finish. I don't want to see your dirty feet.
Gladio just saved us. We have to fight him. Okay, maybe not. We have to leave. Even though Titan's... Oh my god. Yeah, Titan's trying to kill us.
Run, run, run.
Ow. Can you not?
We're sitting ducks here.
He's just punching me. Leave me alone,
Not
you
fear.
dick.
Cut it out, bully.
Gladio, can we go? Whee! That's very God of War. Oh shit. So apparently we have to follow the trial of the Titan. Whatever that means. Oh shit. Fuck, 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 fuck. I love that.
Hurry! I can't keep this up.
Alright, so we have to parry the Titan's attacks. Excuse me, I just fucking... There we go, we've parried the fucking attack of the Titan. So let's counter.
Counterattack.
Yeah, it's hard to...
Silent as hell.
No, I don't mind, because this is amazing. I love this.
Not gonna take any more of this crap.
Time to fight Titan. So, attack him. Destroy the Titan's arm. It's a bit harder than that. We don't even know what level he is. And suddenly Ignis and Prompto showed up.
Oh my god. Oh, you never said the
I never said the what.
the dogs, the breed of the dogs.
What
That
dogs?
might have been Tom.
I think that was
that might
Tom.
have been Tom.
That was probably
Yep.
Tom. Because I have no idea.
Whoops.
That's right, I have no idea what dogs we're on about.
Dogs.
Also, we have Imperial soldiers, as if this wasn't enough.
Oh,
I
God
think,
damn it.
but the thing is, I think they want to do something to Titan, not me. I love that we can parry this. With so strong, we can do this. Oh, this is one of my favorite moments in all of the
Hell
game.
yeah. Almost like the dragon.
Yeah.
No joke. When that finished, when Kratos brought the fucking thing down, shit you not, I paused and fucking yelled at the top of my lungs, holy shit, because I thought it was so awesome.
Oh, it was amazing. Oh, this is so cool.
So, quick question. Do you follow the Completionist on Twitter?
I do, but I don't have him, like, as a...
Notification.
complete- yeah. Okay, so he's vulnerable. Let's get him.
So I bring that up because somebody, he basically found his old Best Buy tag that he used to have when he worked over at Best Buy. It said, "Welcome to Best Buy, Gerard, gaming specialist." I decided to comment, 7 years ago, you were a gaming specialist. Now, you're a gaming expert.
Yeah.
Well, it's true.
Yeah. Just so you know, we also unlocked the thing I was telling you about earlier to do with the the Armiger technique. It's Armiger chain, where it's basically a super attack.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
You just clipped.
Oh, okay. Basically, Armiger, we've unlocked. It's one of the secret, well, the big attack to do with it. Armiger chain, where it's a super attack for everyone with all the royal arms.
Come on, let's tear out the fingernail. That's something Kratos would do.
And we've nearly got him down. We've nearly killed him. Well, destroyed his
Also-
arm. Ow.
I won't lie. I apologize that I keep going off topic, but seriously, that moment in God of War 3 when fucking Kratos rips out Kronos' thumbnail. Ow!
Yeah, I fucking cringe at it. Alright, we've nearly got him. We've nearly got this.
We can do it!
Take this,
I
you
wonder,
stupid...
of a titan of that size, would that feel like mosquitoes trying to bite at you? Never watch the show because it's too dark.
It's not that dark. It's just... yeah, it's okay.
Actually, you know what? That's not the reason why. I think that was more or less John's reasoning, because John said when they LP'd the first game that essentially he didn't watch it because it essentially was like continuously a downer. It's like, yeah, but in its own right, some shows have to take risks now. They gotta,
We did it!
you know.
Yes,
We
my
did
name
it!
is...
We did it! Hooray!
My name is
Hicimos.
Uncreative. Yes, I have played the new God of War, and I almost forgot to stream this game because of it. Nope, he's
Don't
still
worry,
kicking.
when you I think if I remember correctly, you told me that at some point when you finish your playthrough of God of War, you want to basically redo it for
The stream.
either was it an LP or stream.
The stream. Okay, so we beat Titan, and now something weird's happening. I think we passed his trial. And look at this, we are getting absorbed. Or are we absorbing him? So, we are seeing a
Oh my
vision...
god, if he's... Please tell
we're-
me, does he turn to dust?
No, we are seeing... We saw a vision. Luna Freya was talking to Titan. So, look at this. He's turned to gold, and yes, he turns to dust. And he also blows all the Empire away. So guess what? We have our very first summon of the game.
Awesome.
Yeah, and
That was just the first summon?
yeah, and I should also mention summons are very few and far between, and also very, very specific on how to use them. It's kind of annoying. Uh-oh, the Empire's here. This could not get any worse, could it? Oh, wait a minute. I see. Oh, there he is. Wonderful haircut.
Traitor.
He never introduced himself.
Dick.
Ardyn Izunia. Imperial Chancellor Izunia. He's been part of the Empire the entire time, messing with us.
You fucking dick! Come down here! I will make sure I take a lead pipe upside your kneecaps, you
So
bitch!
he's saying, "Come up here, I'll help you." So why is it? Why is he helping us? He's part of the Empire. This is very strange. But yes, we have
He's
the
a double agent. He's a revolver ocelot.
I wouldn't say he's that. He's a bit worse than that. But we got the trial. We completed. What?
Somebody made a Sonic Infinity Gauntlet using the Chaos Emeralds.
Amazing.
So, are any of my followers wouldn't be Chance cosplaying Eggman at MegaCon in Orlando and would like to walk around with this, perhaps bags of colored sand? Blue Sonic, red Yellow
So-
tails.
With that we've also completed that chapter, so we have moved on to chapter 5, Dark Clouds. As Corthis crumbles, the Imperial Chancellor swoops in to usher four friends to safety, but their reprieve is only temporary as dusk skies tell trouble on the horizon. With the regalia missing and the roads closed, the four find themselves stranded. So our car is missing. So obviously the Empire knows.
God
Because
damn it.
we parked our car like not too far from the disc, and we just fucking basically got rid of the entire thing because the Archean was holding it up.
Well, damn. That's some real evolution.
Indeed, but for some reason this load, there we go, the load is starting to go now. Good God, that was strange. As soon as the next cutscene finishes, we are going to end the stream there.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, it decided
Underneath
to...
my blanket, this entire time I had Sonic Adventure Battle.
The game?
Huh. Yes,
That's very strange.
indeed. Even stranger, I still have it, despite the fact that it does not work.
That's kind of sad.
That reminds me, Johnny, when he did his Sonic Adventure 2 episode, shit you not, the exact same thing I feel. Like, never had it on the Dreamcast, but attempts to put it on, the Nintendo GameCube, fucking freezes in the intro.
Yeah. It's not good, is it?
No! No, sir, I don't like it.
Why is this loading taking so long?
Well, simple. It's reloading the world just without the disc.
You know what? You're right.
It's essentially weird when a game, makes alterations to, slight things.
You're coming in very quiet, just so you know.
What about now?
Very good. But we're in the Empire ship because Arden let us. He helped us for some reason,
Helped us hitch a ride.
even though he's the Chancellor of the Empire.
So, what do we do after he drops us off?
Go get the car. Can't leave her unattended for long.
Yeah.
Chancellor, if you truly wish to aid us in our efforts, then I request you release us this instant.
This instant.
What the fuck was I going on about?
I can't remember.
They could wreck your fall.
Neither can I.
You could simply sit back and enjoy the ride.
I love Arden. He's one of my favourites of this game, or series, to be honest.
Shit, that reminds me. What's the weird? I'm trying to think of it. The reoccurrence in every Final Fantasy, how there's always a Cid. Wasn't it 13 that had Cid as the villain?
I can't remember. I think so. Anyway, so we were dropped off, and several days have passed. So, for some reason, there's been days later. Uh-oh. Erebus, who's part of the Empire, he's been apparently... The sky is basically taken over at this point by the Empire, which isn't great.
The frequent quakes which rocked the sky and Greenwich in recent days have finally quieted. In response, the Empire provided the following comment.
No, this is really out of the blue, but we did have a long conversation about it earlier
Yeah.
regarding Sonic. You know what?
My
That
car...
was a really underused character.
He was
They really
shit.
could have done good.
Forces is crap. It's not good. But they stole my car, those dicks.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
Not the paint job!
Yeah. So, we are back at Wiz's Chocobo pen.
Again, that's a very unfortunate name.
Yeah. Or... Oh, Umbra, our doggy friend. Probably heard back from Luna Freya. A message from Luna Freya. I love this doggy so much. Hello. Wait, we have to follow Umbra for some
There he
reason.
is.
What do they want? What are you doing, doggy? Come back. I just want to pet you.
Get back here, please. I just want to pet you. You know what? I think to my knowledge,
Gentiana, here she is. She's very important.
the only two games that I've played so far that'll finally allow me to fucking pet dogs is Metal Gear Solid 5 and Watch Dogs 2.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Anyway,
That needs to be more frequent.
yeah, Gentiana. She is a messenger from the gods. She's basically immortal, and she is the messenger for Luna Freya. So she's very important. She's giving us a message to basically follow our path and don't stray from it.
She's a messenger.
A spirit
But where
faithful
does
to
our
the
path
oracle.
go? Just follow your path.
Our destiny, basically.
For real? We're
Fate.
going beyond real now.
Ugh.
So, Umbra probably has a message for us. From Luna. My prayers are with you, Noctis. Okay, we have something else to write. I received the blessing. Thank you, Luna. It's better to do those. Umbra, why are you floating?
Why, I'll see that in a second.
Why am I floating?
Levitation.
No, I'm okay. And you won't have
Nanomachines, son.
we'll be together soon.
Wrong series.
White Flash. Another flashback. Tenebrae, 12 years earlier.
If the crystal belongs to everyone, how come only Lucis gets to use it?
The kings of Lucis do not simply use the crystal. They also protect it.
Wait, so my dad's guarding it?
Yes.
I can't hear you, by the way. I cannot hear you at all.
The calling of the crystal. And keeping the crystal
What about now?
Yes.
until that day.
God damn it. The fucking mic's undoing.
Nah.
I'm the chosen.
Yes.
Yes.
As I was saying, I am Noctis. Why does this remind me of the demo?
Purge all
Yeah.
stars.
So in other words, Luna is basically telling us that we are the chosen king. Out of the entire line of kings, we are the only one that has chosen to anoint the crystal and save the world completely. Because there will always be darkness with even the other kings, and they can harness the power a bit better. But we are the chosen king.
The one that's pure. Or something along those lines.
So Gentiana is giving us a message. Follow the words of the chosen path. So there is a storm going on, and if you know anything about the Final Fantasy series, there's only one individual who can create a storm with lightning so incredibly powerful. And it says it right there. Locate the 3 rune stones of Ramuh hidden around the sky. So we got the so we just got the blessing and the summon of Titan. We are on our way to do the same and get the blessing and summon of Ramuh. But that is going to be saved for next stream, because we've gone on quite a little while, I think. But we've got a lot done, so I am going to save here, and we are going to wrap this stream up right now. So, I want to thank Tom for joining in, even though he's not here anymore. I want to thank everybody who joined in the chat. It was good having you all here. And Chester, thank you for being such a wonderful co-host, as usual. Where can the people find you?
They can find me on YouTube by the name of Imamo Chester, all lowercase. I usually make Let's Plays. And you can also follow me on Twitter, but instead of all being lowercase, it's a capital E and a capital C. I post stuff that may offend you, but for the most part, I'm good intentioned because my philosophy is love everybody, no matter the difference.
There we go. So with that, like I said earlier on in this stream, next week there will be no Final Fantasy 15 stream because I am going to be at Comic-Con with Tom and Dan. So if you're a watcher of us, I doubt it, but and if you're there, say hello. We'd love you. You won't be able to miss us because we've got pictures of ourselves on YouTube at some point, and we have T-shirts. There was a T-shirt video that went out. Unfortunately, it's not like a wholesale merchandise thing. It's just for me, Dan, and Tom. But we're gonna be wearing it, so you won't miss us. So, if you're there, say hello. And I hope you have a great day and a great weekend. But other than that, streams and uploads are gonna go up as normal. But some streams might not be happening, like Doom or actually, yeah, Sunday stream might not happen. Sunday's Final Fantasy 15 stream next week is not going to happen. There's a potentiality that Tuesday, the Doom stream might not happen either. So we will wait and see. But until then, I will see you guys next time for the next stream, which will be happening this Tuesday, which is actually Doom. So I will see you guys then.
So
Fingers crossed.